Hello, 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 hello. 1 minute until showtime. Oh, welcome in, everybody. Welcome this evening. Good to see you guys in here. Rexx, Machina, Counterpie, Odin, Skates, and Vopal. Here comes Comics. Tyzier, Odin. Hopefully, you can stay up for the whole auction. I know it's late for you, man. Welcome in. Marty, the one-man party, on vacation, but there's no excuses. Appreciate you being here, Marty. Addie's World. Welcome in. We have 172 lovely lots tonight. Lots of Canadian prints in this auction. I don't think there are a lot particularly Counterpie, but the Mario Bros is the big one. That's the big interesting one here that spawned the whole question. We'll talk about that more in just a second here. Yo, Nick Morgan, it's going good. What's up, Retro Odyssey?
$40.
Auction starting here with Atari as always. There isn't much Atari tonight, though. Yeah, we got a little bit. We can talk for a little bit longer here. Atari starts us off, as always. Timestamps will be in the description of the video if you are part of the VOD squad. So, you'll have that to look forward to now. If there's a certain part in the auction you want to see, if you just want to see the highlight, the Mario Bros, timestamps in the description.
$46. $48.
Yo, Kevin Gann. This the SMB Canadian print will be fun to watch. I'm curious what it'll end at. Yeah, me too, Marty. Me too. I for all things considered, I assume it's gonna go
$24.
much lower than a US print will go for. much lower than what a US print will go for.
$40.
Which I don't know. I don't know. You can see it has a gloss sticker on it, basically, but it's also an oval. The print runs with stickers. It doesn't align with US, so you can't use the US print guide in order to identify NES Canadian variants. They kind of have their own rules.
$80.
So. But yeah, factory sealed, sticker sealed, Canadian Mario Bros. Kinda crazy. Really interested to see what it goes for tonight. Currently sitting at $1,260 after premium.
Next lot. $4.
Just a warning, the new Super Mario Bros. Wii is a UAE print. Hey, I think I saw one other 9.8 A++ UAE in this auction. Or maybe it was the Super Mario Bros. Wii.
$50.
I saw another 9.8 A++ that was UAE in this auction, or 9.8 A+. You snatched a fourth PS1 Silent Hill. Damn, L-Dunk. That's incredible, man.
Warning.
That's incredible.
$60.
My voice volume, Odin, or the voice of the auctioneer? The auctioneer I always have turned down, but if it's my voice,
fair warning.
Well, that's different. Welcome in, Clinton. What's the US comp on the SMB worth? What, a 9.0 sell for like 20,000, and 8 would sell for like...
Fair warning.
We'll look it up, Rick, here. I feel like the comps on a 6 would sit somewhere around 5.
$28. $34.
Let's go back into this here and we can take a pick. Mine? Yes, that's weird. No one... Someone else chime in too. Is my mic low? I don't think any other options were changed on my side. If mic is low, I can turn it up.
$42. $46.
I don't think any other options on my end were changed.
Fair warning. Next lot. $36.
Maybe you're just getting old.
$38.
Always a possibility, Odin. It's always a possibility. Mike is good.
$48.
Mine's slightly low, not a huge amount. Weird. Yeah, 9.08 plus 22.8 there for a late print. 8.5A, 15.6. Here, 6.5B. 5,500. So right around what I was thinking there, Rick. A 6.5B, June 7th, American print, late print, oval, 5,500. I think the one tonight is a 6.0B plus.
$70.
So I mean, pretty freaking comparable. Yeah, 6.0B plus. Arguably has less eye appeal though than this one.
Fair $80.
If you just take it from an eye appeal standpoint, the 6.5, you know, kind of looks better. Kind of looks better from an eye appeal standpoint.
$95.
Even going beyond, you know, just the numerical grade there.
$10.
But before we get into the NES stuff here, let me take care of the inventory. As you guys know, tonight's stream is sponsored by Heritage Auctions. Thank you to them for sponsoring the stream. If you're interested in consigning with Heritage Auctions, in the description of the video, you can find all of the upcoming
Next
showcase
lot.
and signature auctions, as well as
$4.
the consignment deadline
$48.
dates. There was actually a new auction also added to the 2022 schedule here. On September 29th, we're going to have a Nintendo 8 and 64-bit showcase auction. It's going to be anywhere from NES to N64. So yeah, if you have some bangers from those consoles, consignment deadline is August 18th. If you want to try to be a part of that auction, if you got some good items there. And at the end of December, we're going to have another Pioneers auction. 2 auctions got added to the 2022 schedule, which is very exciting. As well, the August 18th 6th Generation and Beyond Showcase auction consignment deadline is in 2 days if you want to try to be a part of this one. And as always, if you want to be part of a weekly auction every Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 8 p.m. Central Time, you can reach out for free appraisals with this link right here. Put this in the chat quick for you guys. Free appraisals via that link right there. And if you have any questions regarding the process, regarding consignments with Heritage Auctions, you can reach out at videogames@ha.com. Also pasted in the chat for you guys. All information is in the description of the video.
Fair warning.
If you're looking to be a part of the auctions, reach out. Consign with Heritage Auctions. Thank you for them for sponsoring the stream tonight. And thank all of you for being here tonight. Make sure to hit the like button. It really helps the stream reach more people. And that's pretty good. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's getting smoother. That's getting a lot smoother. Ooh, that's way better than the first time I did that. So, yeah. Getting smooth. Getting smooth.
Fair warning.
Oh, with plugs like that, it won't be long until we have Manscaped on the team. Just imagine the future where I'm plugging Manscaped.
Fair warning.
Keeps your hair on your head. Won't be long now. Won't be long now.
Lot.
Won't be long now.
$60.
Yo, Kevin Gann, joining the Greg Gang. Greg Gang, can't even say it. Much appreciated, dude. Much appreciated.
$280.
May you have my respect, Kevin. Thank you. That opener's clean. It's almost like I've practiced it before. I'm a professional. Never doubt that I am a professional through and through. So, with the Atari games here, let's just check in on what's happening. We have Commando 9.8 A++ selling for $216. Junior Pac-Man cracked 100 there, 144 for the 9.6 A+ red box. Miss Pac-Man 9.6 A+. Jesus, is this the version you own here? 1988 silver box, $204 there. And Smurfs actually, Rescuing Gargamel's Castle is the one we just had sell, which takes the cake here as most expensive Atari game so far at $396 for an 8.0 no seal. After that Pioneers auction now, I feel spoiled.
Fair warning.
I want to see expensive Atari again, you know what I mean?
$140.
Yeah, next week we'll have ExpressVPN and Manscaped. Yo, Gambit 100. Not quite Dunkaroo smooth yet, but yeah, it's a great start. I have it totally nailed by next week.
Next lot. $5.
Sponsoring with your used razor blade and half full bottle of aftershave. Thank you.
$55.
Thank you, TXX. That's very kind. That's very kind of you. Your favorite Raid Shadow Legend character has their fantastic look due to Manscaped. They sustain themselves off nothing but Dunkaroos. Yo, what's up, Weekend? What's up, Anime Wholesale? So yeah, with Canadian variants of games, it's interesting because if you go back to like the NES days, I'm pretty sure pre-Nintendo even got Canadian-only variants where you would have bilingual boxes, but it was with NES, and someone else might be able to chime in as well. I believe it was only actually Nintendo-published games that got the bilingual treatment. Because they were distributed by Mattel in Canada, which is why you see this big-ass Mattel logo here. You have the dual seal of quality, because one of the seals is French, one is English. And of course, on the back of the boxes, you have bilingual. You have French on it.
Fair warning.
I'm pretty sure with NES, it's only
$10.
It's only any first-party NES games that got the treatment, and only later. Oh, it's tough. It's tough. It gets murky. It's something I haven't put a ton of research in, but of course I am Canadian, right? So like inevitably I had to learn at what the hell I was looking at. And the same pattern follows with Super Nintendo games. First-party Super Nintendo games will have bilingual boxes. You can find that on Super Mario Kart, Legend of Zelda, Super Mario World.
$420.
You get the Canadian variants, which for the most part are the exact same as the USA counterprints, but they are bilingual. But in the case of
Next
stuff
lot.
like the like
$4.
NES games, right? You get the Mattel distribution as well as the double logos there. You get a sticker seal on a game that just shouldn't have a sticker seal, right? Another really cool one is actually Dragon Warrior. If you find a Canadian variant of Dragon Warrior, you can have Dragon Warrior with a gloss sticker seal, as well as Dragon Warrior with a hang tab. That's kind of cool. I have one in my collection. You can get Mario Bros. 2 with a hang tab if you get a Canadian print of it. So you can get games that absolutely should not have hang tabs, that absolutely should not have sticker seals, but in Canada, the rules were completely different. And I'm curious if any of you guys chase after those. This fabulous 5 o'clock shadow doesn't just happen. For that, the Man's Cape number 2 card has you covered in thirst generating. Oh yeah, skate soup. You can't believe your game went from scan to grading on a speedrun in 4 hours? Yes. Yes. The WATA's turnaround speed right now seems to be crazy. Like, it seems like they are crushing speed.
$240.
Advanced Dungeons and Dragons 9.6 A++, 480 on that one for the Intellivision.
$60.
Pretty decent sale there for Intellivision. Actually, like, yeah, that's strong for Intellivision there. Here's Donkey Kong Intellivision as well, 9.6 no seal glue seal. I think it's Intellivision. I hope so.
Next lot.
Just over 300 there for that one? Yeah, 360 for that one. Moving into Frogger for Intellivision as well here. 9.2A with, again, the upside-down box. If you guys didn't see during the Pioneers auction, there were a lot of these games that were upside-down box on the back. Kind of a curious little misprint.
Fair warning.
You asked me about a gloss sticker CIB Kung Fu Canadian print previously. Yes, Clinton. 10-yard fight, balloon fight, baseball, Clue Clue, Cobra Triangle, Donkey Kong Classics, Dr. Mario, Dragon Warrior, Duck Hunt, Faxanadu, Final Fantasy, Golf, Gyro, Mad Hogan's Alley, Ice Hockey, Kid Icarus, Kirby's Adventure, Kung Fu, Mock Rider, NES Open Tournament Golf, NES Play Action Football, Nintendo World Cup, Pinball, Pro Wrestling. Are those all of the Canadian variants there? Nick Morgan, previous reports by listed NES games have Canadian variants. Each at least has a can variant, some have multiple can variants. 37 different NES games have Canadian releases according to the lists, which may not be 100% accurate, but it's close. If anyone wants to listen in a nice text format with line breaks, just message me. Thank you, Nick Morgan. I greatly appreciate that. Greatly appreciate that. One of the 5 most common INTV games, Advanced Dungeons & Dragons, so 480 is a crazy big sale. Interesting, Seth. When you say one of the most commons, I assume you have to be going by how many times it's come up for sale? I assume? With the Advanced Dungeons & Dragons? Isn't there one AD&D game on television that's actually kind of rare? I feel like there's 3 or 4 of them total, and one of them is kind of rare. The Minecraft and the Heritage Auctions August auction isn't correct. What's wrong with it, John? HA website is super annoying tonight. Every time I leave the auction tab, the auctioneer becomes unmuted. Nice.
Fair warning.
You do like having the NES Canadian boxes? Cool having the Mattel logo? Yeah, they are. They're kind of unique. What is Faxanadu SS hang tab worth? I think there was actually a factory sealed Faxanadu anime that sold. You sold yours, didn't you? Anime? I'm pretty sure you sold a factory sealed Faxanadu hang tab, and it didn't sell for that much. I'm pretty sure, anyway. Moving into NES, though, we are currently, let me just get a timestamp for the viewers at home here, 14 minutes into the auction. We start NES.
$190. $200.
And we started off there with Dragon Warrior and 9.2 no seal late production. Not a great time to have no seal. I talked about that before in the Pioneers auction as well. No seal in this instance means someone removed the seal. This game should have a seal on it, so. Which is WATA noted on the back here. Yeah, unopened, new without shrink wrap. So, 432 for that still. Here's Top Secret Episode Golgo 13, 9.48 plus, ending at 264 there. Guerrilla War, 9.2A, SNK. People love SNK games. I bought the, well, I didn't buy it. My older brother bought the SNK collection on Nintendo Switch, which has actually gotten weirdly expensive now. Pretty damn expensive Switch game, even CIB, SNK collection. But upon playing it, I realized I really don't have any connection to any SNK games. I really haven't played them
warning.
before, and
$240.
it just didn't really do anything for me. SNK is just a publisher that, like, in the NES era, like, I missed them all, basically.
Fair warning.
And again, there are multiple variations of some of them. For example, Final Fantasy has a red bar and missing a red bar box variant. Super Mario Bros. 2 has circle and oval seal, etc. Yes, even the Canadian prints have their own variants. That's when it gets kind of fun. You have a bunch of them, you like them, they're sexy? Yes, how many times on the market? Okay, that's what I assumed there, Seth. Both the AD&D and INTV games are among the most common titles. Can't recall if there's a third. Stealth may not be titled in any way. Or may not be titled that way. Yeah, for some reason I thought there was one that was like, you know what I mean? Had some degree of rarity for the AD&D games, but maybe there are just the two. Pick is a 9.4 A+, but description is 9.8 A++, and that is in which auction did you say there?
$170. $180.
The August auction.
Fair warning.
Which should be the signature auction. I assume that will be corrected, but I will fire a message over there to get that, to get the error corrected on that. That's Minecraft. It's a 9.4 A+. Description says 9.8+. Okay. I'll fire a message over after stream to make sure they're aware of it.
$240.
Thank you for bringing that up, John.
Fair warning.
A++. Cool. Made a little note on it. John Elway, quarterback, 9.4A. I feel like John Elway is... I feel like the ass is falling out on John Elway here. We'll price check him in just a second. The Guerrilla War sold for $360. I'll open up John Elway here in another tab. I feel like I might have said this last week too, though. The 9.0A Plus just sold for $300. Ugh, yeah. That's crazy. Now this week, $276 can get you a 9.4. That's crazy. Move up the scale by, like, you know what I mean? Moving up to a 9.4A, which sold for $456. Back in 2021, damn. That was June 28th on this sale, but yeah, $276 to 9.8 is pretty damn good on John Elway there. That's not bad. Not bad compared to what we've seen. MLB 9.6A++ for $408. Mappy Land 9.4A+. I don't think Mappy Land's that common. Yeah, only 6 graded copies, higher, sorry. Only 6 copies are higher. Maybe Mappy isn't that rare.
Fair warning.
Yeah, there's 13 of them. Not exactly common.
$40. Fair warning. $260.
Yeah, seriously, CCT, I'm not sure. It's kind of weird. That would be two misprints, not misprints. 2 typos on Minecraft. Kind of goofy. Damn, Guerrilla War is down. At that grade, it was $750 a year ago, I think. Really? Guerrilla War had that much love? $360, I mean. SNK Guerrilla War 9.2. Oh, what do we got here? 9.08 plus 840. There you go. That was March 15th, Seth. You don't even have to go back a year ago. 9.08 plus was 840 just like 3 months ago.
$420.
There you go. That's kind of nuts. Yeah, 9.2 now for 360. Guerrilla War. Where are the Guerrilla War fans at? The Mappy Land did end at 480 though. There was some love for Mappy Land. Outselling the Guerrilla War baseball, John Elway. Let's go Mappy Land. This is interesting here. It's a PAL version, Italian version. Mario and Yoshi. I don't know. I don't know the relative rarity. It's factory sealed. It looks like it's sticker sealed at the top. Pretty cool if you're into collecting games from different regions. Pretty cool if you're actually Italian or PAL. You're probably just familiar with this game. Whoa, thanks for looking it up. Yeah, no problem, man. If any of you guys want a price check on any game when we're going here, just let me know. I can't price check every single game as we go along, of course, but if there's a game where you were watching it and you want a quick price check, by all means, just let me know. No problem to quickly look it up. Mario and Yoshi, they're ending at 204. Moving into Metal Mech, 9.4A plus from the coveted Carolina collection. 2 copies graded higher, 6 total copies. I'm kind of surprised it's already this high. I don't know. I don't know. Like, Metal Mech, hey? Not a game I've ever thought twice about, to be completely honest.
$400.
Not a game I've ever thought about.
$420. $440.
Yes, Brobean12. Remember to thumbs up the stream. Much appreciated. If you are hanging out, hit the like button. Greatly helps out. Greatly helps out the stream. Oh, slurring my speech tonight. Oh, this Metal Mech, though, is actually doing really well. Out of my own curiosity here, let's price check Metal Mech. Because so far, it's looking like this is going to be the highest NES game sale. What kind of historical pricing on Perfect Dark 9.6?
Next lot. $110.
Let me just pop it in here. I think Monopoly is up for auction right now. Yeah, Monopoly is up right now on a 9.4 A++. Oh, with writing impressions on the box.
Fair warning.
They must be very faint to still get a 9.4 A++ on this.
$160.
Like, writing impressions, that means, like, someone took a pen, you know, and it, like, you can see that someone wrote on it.
Fair warning.
I'm surprised it's still 9 forward with noticeable impressions. I assume 9.6 is like $500 bucks. Yeah, 9.6 A++ $500 is the most recent sale on June 14th. 660, 960. It just keeps climbing. Oh, there we go. 720, 780, somewhere in the 500 to 600 range.
$160.
Give or take for the 9.6 A++. 5-ish, 600 range. Unless we go back to like Feb 1st where it was 960. The Monopoly ended at 228 there.
$180.
And here's Mutant Virus, 8.5 A++. Let's check out Metal Mech though. 588 for 9.4 A+. There's nothing on Metal Mech?
Fair warning. $220.
If it came from the Carolina collection, it had to have sold on Heritage before, right? I'm pretty sure every single game from the Carolina collection came through. There it is. Sold for $1,000 back in, well, the first time it came up, right? November 24th, 2019. We're almost 3 years later. That's crazy. Selling for $100 more. No, never mind. Different copy. That's a different one. 9.6 A+ ended at $1,140 on April 23rd. Sorry, tonight's copy, a 9.4 A+, which was right here, the Carolina collection one, ended at literally half. Yeah, about half what it sold for back in 2019. That's wild. Wild. Yeah, Drunk Greg is the alter ego Grog. Yeah, Grog showing up to the auction. Seriously. Hubert, 9.2B plus there for $336. Mutant Virus, 8.5 A plus $252. Just not that name brand of games. Same with the Rescue the Embassy mission. Very common to find factory sealed. 9.0 A here. Moving into the Mario Bros here in just 3 lots.
Fair warning.
That is the big NES game of the night.
$140.
There's a lot of really interesting DVD stuff coming up later though. A lot of high-grade stuff. It's not like the 9.0 B plus stuff. We got a lot of 9.4s, 9.6s, and 9.8s coming up when we get over into the GameCube world here. 9.4 A plus bonus disc, 9.4 A plus Chibi Robo. Bait and Katos is a 9.8. Strikers is 9.6 A plus. Mealy's 9.4 A. Yeah, decent stuff coming up here in the DVD stuff. That's what I'm most interested in tonight.
Next lot. $48.
Happy Land was also 9.4 with writing impressions. Interesting. Damn.
55.
I guess, yeah, they must be super faint writing impressions. The Embassy mission ended at 192 there. Hopping in to show some support. Drop a like. So many people I watched live this evening, so I'll be in and out. Absolutely, man. Appreciate you popping in, even if it's just for a second. Greg, here's a question unrelated to the auction. What would you say is your least favorite game you'd buy again if lost your entire playing game collected? My least favorite game I'd buy again if I lost my entire playing game collection.
$140.
What's a game that I hate but I hold a lot of nostalgia towards?
Fair warning.
That's an interesting question.
Next lot.
Because I did play a lot of shitters growing up.
$55. $60. Fair warning. $70.
I feel like it'd be something on PS1. We had a lot of bad PS1 games growing up. Just because there were so many bad PS1 games, do you know what I mean?
$130.
So, like, we grinded a lot of bad PS1 games.
Fair warning. $140.
I might buy PO'd again, if you guys know that game on PS1.
$150.
And it's because, I guess, yeah, I need to put in more than that.
Fair warning.
I remember my parents brought this home for us. So, like, it has that, like, it was kind of a gift from
Fair
Mom.
warning.
I think she genuinely thought it was gonna be good or whatever, and, like, it's just not a good game at all. Like, it's not good. But if I lost my whole collection, I would probably just buy it again for the sake of having that memory.
Next lot.
You know what I mean?
$140.
Not a good game at all, though. But that's one that comes to mind. Seems like a decent deal. I don't know if it's cheap for a long time, but it's such a classic.
Yeah,
it's Perfect Dark is definitely one of those games, CCT, where, like, eventually it will dry up, right? Surely, eventually Perfect Dark will dry up.
Next lot.
Like, it's gonna have,
1,100.
here's the Mario Bros. We'll talk more in a second here. Canadian print Mario Bros. 6.0 B+, just about to cross 2,000 here.
Fair warning.
You can get much earlier prints of Canadian Mario Bros. As well. Like, this is a later print with ovals. I'm positive there's, circle sealed Mario Bros.
Fair warning.
Canadian prints.
$1,800.
I think, Rick, you said around 2,000 maybe for this? The USA comparable is somewhere around 5,000.
$1,900.
That's where the most recent US copy in similar conditions sold.
Fair warning.
Have an eye on any items tonight, Greg? Brobean, potentially. Potentially.
$160.
You collect Canadian print games because you're Canadian and you come across them far often than American? Yes, Groglore. Same with same, man. Like, same. I have Canadian games in my collection because that's just how it is when you're Canadian. And the gloss sticker, sealed, Mario Bros. Canadian, $21.60. The $2,000 guess there being pretty damn close. Have we seen, did they call it Canadian in the...
Fair warning.
They did. Maybe we can find out if they've sold a Canadian version before. Take a peek here. They've sold Mario Canadian. WATA. Maybe? Okay, so the 8.0 A plus sold for 9,000, which is actually pretty freaking, like, that's impressive. January 29th.
Fair warning.
9,000 for the 8.0 A plus. Way back when, March 10th, 2019, $384.
$160.
That's insane. 5.5 B plus, and July 21st, 2019, 7.0 B plus for $2,200 there. So actually, the price on this hasn't moved that much. 6.5 B plus just sold for $2,100. Like, arguably the price has gone up since 2019. That's not bad. That's not so bad. And here is a Canadian Mario Bros. 3. You can see it shares the same characteristics there, the Mattel logo as well as the double seal of quality. Gloss sticker sealed. They're very cool. They're neat.
Fair warning.
That's crazy to see though that the high grade one went for 9,000. That's some respect there.
$300.
Only mold collection games have long-term value. True. True. That's true. I mean,
fair warning.
True. True. That's true. That's true. I mean, that's true. True.
Next lot.
That's true.
$220.
Vin Dios, you just showed up for the biggest item so far in the Mario Bros. 6.0 Canadian there. The game with walking butts. Yeah, PO'd is just
fair warning.
PO'd is a frickin', it's an experience, man. It is an experience. I'd say, like, oh, go play it just for the novelty of playing it, but, like, it's just a very bad FPS game. It's just, like, not even good, so. Yo, Frank Massa, night is going good, man. How are you doing tonight? Entering into Super Nintendo here at the 30-minute mark of the auction. Thank you for being here tonight, everybody. The items that we missed there while we were checking out, we had Tiger Heli, 9.6 A++ oval on Tiger Heli. I think there is a round seal. I think there's a no rev A on Tiger Heli. $700. Volleyball 6.5, 336 there. And win, lose, or draw 9.8 A++ for 378. Moving into Blackthorn 9.6 A+, developed by Blizzard, which is pretty cool. It's just cool seeing console games that were developed by Blizzard. I don't think they
Fair
develop
warning.
any console games anymore, right?
800.
Perfect Dark is a great game and trying to find a mint copy. Are you just willing to buy a 9.8A++, Annie?
Fair
I have to
warning.
assume there's gonna be one there's gonna be one in every signature
Next
for,
lot.
you know what I mean?
$320.
Perfect Dark usually pops up. Even in 9.8A++.
Fair warning. $360.
Overwatch, right.
$400.
Overwatch would count, I guess.
Fair warning. $420.
And new Diablo D3, Overwatch, D2R for console. There we go. Okay, so we got a few still coming out.
$440.
There we go. I knew you guys would know if I said it.
$460.
So the Blackthorn did end at $900. The 9.6A+.
Fair warning.
9.4A ended back in the
$480.
big old July signature for $780.
$500.
So Blackthorn feeling the effects of the overall market trending down, even
Fair
though it doesn't appear often, right? Like, Blackthorn has come up 3 times at Heritage.
Next lot.
And even still, it's feeling the effects of the overall market.
$1,100.
Final fight there, 9.48 for 576. Gradius. I've said Gradius my whole life. 9.4A.
$1,300.
Ooh, Gradius is exploding here. We're up over 12, almost 1,500 bucks here. That's impressive. Actually, 1 second here. I want to bring up Super Nintendo Pop Reports as well. I just want to check out Blackthorn.
$1,500.
Blackthorn is 7. 9.6 is the... Oh, no, there's 198.
Fair
There's
warning.
198 on Blackthorn. And Gradius has 6. 9.4
Next
is the
lot.
highest it goes. Wow, that's weird.
$220.
So that one is tied for the highest graded copy until we know seal grades. 9.4A, 1,680 on Gradius. Pilot
Fair
Wings,
warning.
launch title for the Super Nintendo.
$260.
Right?
$300.
They don't have it written in... Oh yeah, there we go. Super NES launch title. Yeah.
$380.
So Pilot Wings should do decent. I know it has cult following, and being a launch title will always count.
$460.
How high do I think Mario Golf
$500.
N64 could go? Is that tonight, Gambit?
$600.
Where is the Mario Golf Gambit?
Fair warning.
Which one are you talking about?
$700.
Yeah, Pilot Wings here. We're pushing almost to 900 bucks.
Fair warning.
800 right now.
$750.
One more bid for 900.
Fair warning.
And launch titles always do pretty well.
$850.
You were the underbid on Blackthorn, Alma? Yeah, that's a cool one. That's a cool one.
Fair warning.
Really? Diablo Immortal isn't just on mobile?
Next lot.
Yeah, I thought Diablo Immortal was
$80.
just gonna be Immortal. I thought it was just gonna be on mobile. Weird. As this is a sponsored
$95.
segment with Heritage Auctions, is there any agreement on restrictions on your opinion of their company sales, etc.? Heritage Auctions is the best company I've ever worked for, and I have nothing negative to say about them. Thank you for having the stream tonight, you guys. The Pilot Wings ended at 960 there. Let's take a peek first at Gradius 3. The 9.4A. The first time they sold it? Surely not. Here we go. 9.2A, April 26th for $1,000. Back in October 26th, though. Oh, 6.5A++, sorry, 384 there. Of course.
$60.
Yeah, the 9.4A, 1680. Highest sale on Gradius 3, I guess, ever.
$400.
Gradius 3, bucking the trend. Look at that.
Fair warning.
Putting up some big sales. 9.2A on Pilot Wings, 960. The 9.6A plus, a $5,500 for Pilot Wings. 9.4A back in the July SIG, 2640, and that's really all we have for comps in the high nines. So 960 is where it sits now for the mid 9 grade.
$550.
That was Saturday Night Slam Masters. This one might surprise some of you guys. It's like, I don't want to call it a cult classic game, but like people freaking love this game, developed by Capcom. It's always been pretty rare. $1,800 for the 9.2A plus. 3 total graded. The 9.0A sold April 26th this year for $1,980. That's crazy.
$300.
Damn, 9.2A plus now just sold for less than that. April, May, June, July. Well, 2 months. July just started. 2 months later. Crazy. That's crazy to see. Super Adventure Island 9.2B plus here. Oh, long-term Mario Golf?
Fair warning.
I don't know, Gambit. Is the N64 Mario Golf, did that come out before the Game Boy Color version?
$60.
Is that, Is that was that a parallel release, the Game Boy Color and N64 version on Mario Golf?
$180.
If the N64 version is first, then I like it a lot more.
Fair warning.
If the Game Boy Color version is first, then I just think the N64 version has a built-in ceiling. Like, it's a Mario sports game, yes, but, you know, if it's not the first Mario Golf game that did release, then...
Next lot. $140.
It goes back to that, like, story, provenance, notoriety type thing. No cult, just classic. Saturday Night Slam Masters is a great game. That's all I've ever heard, Sugetsu. All I've ever heard about Slam Masters is just a great game. I've never had the opportunity to play it. I've never owned a cartridge. I've never emulated it. Supposed to be great, but I've never gotten around to it.
Fair warning.
The Super Adventure Island there, the 9.2B Plus went for $540. Super Star Wars Return of the Jedi, 8.58. THQ version, later print of the game, $228. Wario's Woods, 9.48 Plus for $288. Here's Baseball, CIB with green screens. So it's an early print of Baseball. If you don't know what the hell green screens mean, just go ahead and look at the back here. These screenshots on really early Game Boy games, they're dog shit. Like, if you look, it's just like a pixelated mess. They use like real in-game screenshots, I guess, and they're kind of this green hue. Later, these would be updated to a more yellow and like way clearer screenshots. Sometimes even change the screenshots used. So some of those early Game Boy games, they have these green screenshots, is what it's called, and yeah, they look like shit. It makes sense they changed them. It sold for $312 though. Pokemon Red, 8.58 plus Sandshrew.
Fair warning.
You won the Made in Japan Pitball. There you go. Nice. Good pickup there, Power Collectors.
$140.
It's not the first time they sold it, and don't call me Shirley. Yes. The Sandshrew just sold for $4,800. We'll check that one out. This is another green screenshots here on Super Mario Land 8.0 CIB. Hey, look at this. Someone asked me this not too long ago if they denote smoke damage.
$500.
So there you go. This one does say smoke damage on the box.
Fair warning.
So I don't know if they're just saying the box stinks,
next lot,
or if they're saying there's actual damage to the box due to smoke, residue, soot, whatever. You know what I mean? Or discoloration. You guys know what smoke does.
Fair warning.
I don't know if I see discoloration.
$80.
If you guys have never had something badly smoke damaged, it turns whites to yellow. So, like, you can just tell when something's, like, badly smoke damaged, but I don't think I notice any kind of discoloration there. But if you're curious, yes, they do market. They'll let you know that it's all smoky, so interesting to see.
Next lot.
Pre-auctions. They're probably the 37-minute mark we started Game Boy. We'll go 36. I forgot to write down the timestamp for Game Boy. Entering N64 at 38.
Fair warning.
Almost 39 minutes into the stream here. 38:30. We enter into N64.
$240.
Crazy. We'll price check on the Pokemon, see how the old Sandshrew print is faring these days. We also had Tennis, which was a green screenshot, sold for $432, and the Mario Land with Smoke sold for $576. Complete in-box versions. Those are not sealed right there. Cyber Tiger sold for $159. Batman Return of the Joker, 7.5A for $264. Here's Duck Dodgers, which, like,
$900.
pretty frickin' rare N64 game. If you're, like, a full set guy, if you dove deep into the N64 library, Duck Dodgers is very difficult. First time offered, 7 copies total.
Fair warning.
We're over $2,500 right now, $2,400 right now.
Next lot.
That's cool to see. $2,400 for Duck Dodgers. 9.28 plus. Let's just take a peek here. How high that is on the pop report for Duck Dodgers.
$95.
There's 196, 198, 7 total. Wow.
Fair warning.
Yeah, that's a cool one to see.
That's
a cool one to see.
$10. $120.
Just asking overall, Mario Golf N64, could it hold more value than Mario Party 2 or 3?
$130. $140.
Maybe. Maybe, Gambit.
Fair warning.
Maybe more than Mario Party 2, but I feel like it won't outdo Mario Party 3.
Next lot.
I think Mario Party 2 just has too much supply. There's just a lot of supply there. Yes,
$160.
Vendoralia. You can actually watch my video on that if you want. I have a video talking about the WATA Games
warning.
lawsuit, my full thoughts on the matter, if you want to check that out. Yo, Yugipreneur.
Fair warning.
Typically smell you can't get out. Yeah, you can kind of dissipate the smell, but I
Next
found
lot.
that you never truly, like...
$240.
You never truly get that smell out. You know what I mean? You just make it smell like something else.
Fair warning.
Like instead of smoke, it will smell like dryer sheets, or it will smell like whatever else you use. You know what I mean?
Fair
but there's
warning.
always an aroma. At least I've never been able
$300.
to fully get smoke out of
Fair
cardboard.
warning.
Maybe I just suck at it.
$340.
You did watch Good Info. Carl Drops is a god, TBH. All hail Carl.
Fair warning. Next lot.
You got tobacco smell out of
$130.
Diablo 2 big box. The box you mentioned you used to pass around to parties. Oh, great. That's fantastic, man.
That's
great.
$170.
Of the other N64 games there, I wasn't really talking about them. We had Gauntlet Legends, 8.58 plus, 159 bucks. Mega Man 64, 7.58
Fair
plus,
warning.
186. Perfect Dark, 9.68 plus, not plus
Next
plus.
lot.
Ended right about 400 bucks there.
$220.
Perfect Dark 9.0 A plus ended at 216. Here's Star Wars Episode 1 Racer
$300.
9.4 A plus. I'm going to cut bid this.
$320.
It's sitting at
You've been outbid.
432. What the
$400.
fuck? Why? Why? Anytime I bid on something, all of a sudden the bid just jumps. We were sitting here. They were going to start the
$460.
countdown at 280. There were no bids.
Fair warning.
Then all of a sudden it just shoots. Crazy.
$480.
I actually just did a full playthrough of this game on N64
$500.
like a week ago. I did a full playthrough of Episode
Fair
1
warning.
Racer. It holds up pretty good. It's not an incredible game. Like you know what I mean? It's a racing game. You kind of just do every race in sequence and then the game's over. There's like a little bit of an upgrade system. There's parts you can buy, but like
Fair warning.
it's not great. It's not deep.
$650.
Really cool game, really nostalgic. This price is killing me here. I thought Episode 1 Racer was cheap.
Fair warning.
I thought this was like a pretty cheap game. I thought this was pretty available. I don't think this game's
Next
that
lot.
rare.
$1,000.
Yeah, there's freaking 25 of them. No 9/8s though. Yeah, that's so weird with N64. Episode 1
Fair
Racer
warning.
ended at 750. Twice the amount I was bidding. Come
Next lot.
on. 9.08 plus on the player's choice. Mario 64 there for $2,000. Entering into GBA. Make a timestamp here.
$380.
43-minute mark. Jesus.
Fair warning.
That's crazy on Episode 1 Racer.
$420.
I didn't expect that.
$440.
Was there anything else? No, nothing else I need to talk about there. Castlevania
Fair
Double Pack
warning.
9.88 plus.
$460.
Oh, Pokemon Red. We needed to check out how the we'll do it when these case packs come up
Fair
for sale
warning.
here. We got a bunch of GBA case packs here. We'll go check out the Pokemon Red once these go. Castlevania Double Pack used to be the
$480.
most expensive Game Boy Advance Castlevania game. It was more expensive than Harmony of Dissonance,
Fair warning.
Aria of Sorrow, and Circle of the Moon. Double Pack was
Next
the
lot.
Grail game. That's the one you want to own.
$46.
These days, not really.
$120.
552 for the 9.88 plus. That's crazy. That game has fallen from grace in the past
Fair
5 or 6 years.
$170. Fair warning.
Mario Golf 64 came out earlier than the Game Boy, I believe. I remember
$220.
renting it one summer from Blockbuster and seeing the Game Boy game in Toys R Us near Christmas time. Your age is showing. That's crazy that the N64 version came out
Fair
first.
warning.
I mean, if that's the case, then yeah, I think like the Mario Golf series,
Next
like, you know,
lot.
it's been brought all the way forward to the Switch.
$55.
I think the first game in that series will always have good value.
$65. $70. $75.
What do I think will happen if WATA gets found guilty to the market specifically? Nothing
Fair
nothing
warning.
more than what's already happening, vendor. Like, if they get found guilty,
$80.
right? I'm not an expert on law. I'm not an expert on class action lawsuits. But as far as I
$85.
understand, this class action lawsuit could literally drag for years.
Fair
Like, let's say
warning.
they get found guilty in 2 or 3 years.
$95.
I don't think that, I don't think that anything Like, I don't think them being found guilty would be
Fair
an
warning.
immediate catalyst 2 years from now to any kind of big market effect.
$110.
You know what I mean? Like,
Fair
by
warning.
then, if WATA still is leading the market and grading games
Next
and
lot.
doing their thing,
$85.
I think they'll just be found guilty, pay a fine, and...
95.
You know what I mean?
$110.
I could be completely wrong on it, but I think it's going to take so long that there won't be an immediate,
$120.
like, slam to the market if they do get found guilty.
Fair $130.
I think most of the damage is already done in the public's perception simply
Fair
by
warning.
having the lawsuit filed against them.
$140.
You sent your first ever submission to WATA, and it shows that it's already arrived in the USPS website, but in the WATA website, it's still in a waiting
warning.
stage. Is that normal? You're worried? Yes, Ike, I believe it is. I believe it can take like 24 to 48 hours to get scanned into the system.
Fair
So
warning.
I don't think you have anything to worry about there. Yu-Gi-Oh! Destiny Board
$160.
Traveler 8.5 A+, $129. Both these Yu-Gi-Oh! Games, I'm pretty sure, are right at the
Fair
very
warning.
tippy top of the GBA Pop Report. If I am not
Next
mistaken. Yu-Gi-Oh! The Sacred
$7.
Cards. Yeah, there it is. Yu-Gi-Oh! The Sacred
$20.
Cards. All the way at the tippy top there with 82. Where's Destiny Board Traveler? There it is, 43. Both
Fair
those
warning.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Games, very high pop games. So moving into the factory case packs here, and then we enter
$24.
into GameCube, which I'm really excited for. So let's check out Pokemon Red really quick, where we had the 8.5A plus Sandshrew, sell for $4,800. You're a market setter. As soon as you hit the
Fair
bid
warning.
button, the volume jumps. Or the value jumps. Yeah, it's what it's
Next
seeming
lot.
like skate soup.
$1.
Getting annoying, man.
$2.
8.5A plus. Oh, same price.
$4.
Just sold July 5th
$6,
for $4,800. Is it the same one?
$8,
Yeah, it is.
$9, $10.
The exact same copy, right?
$14.
Bring this up right here. Pop back to this copy.
Fair warning.
Yeah, you can see the ripples at the top of the game.
$16.
It has to be the same copy.
$18.
There you go.
Fair warning.
585, 180, 001. So it must not have gotten paid for. Fuck,
Next
this is
lot.
July 5th. Fuck.
$2.
I'm an idiot.
$3. $4.
Today is July 5th. I blew it. That's
$5.
funny. Okay, so this just sold today. Anyways,
$6.
8.5A Rattata sold for $3,500 right here. 8.5A plus
Fair
Sandshrew.
warning.
There is the comp. Woof.
$7.
I redeemed myself. Don't worry, I redeemed myself.
$8.
So May
$9,
31st, we had the same grade, same
$10.
print, sell for almost twice as much.
$12.
That's only 1 month. That's like 35 days. 35 days
Fair
ago,
warning.
it sold for frickin' $8,400 versus $48 today. Wild.
Next lot.
It's wild. It's
$1.
wild because, like, in my head, it's like, oh, how
$2.
much more can Pokemon fall? You know what I mean? Like, surely at some point,
$3,
Pokemon has to
$4,
find, like, a
$5.
floor, a
$6,
stability, an equilibrium, whatever word you want to
$7.
use for it. But I guess so long as they keep coming to market at
Fair
a
warning.
steady pace,
$8.
the market just can't support them.
$12. $14.
Also, these case packs, the reason I wasn't watching them, we had this one sold
Fair
for
warning.
$53. March of the Penguins, 6 copies, $45.
$18,
Princess
$20,
Natasha, 6 copies,
$22,
$39. And here's Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
$24.
GameCube starts here
Fair
right
warning.
away. 2 more case packs to go. Yo, Ike, sending in $10 of QAR.
$2.
What the heck is
$7.
QAR?
$9.
Qatari Real.
$10.
Where are you from? Qatar? Qatar Central Bank?
Fair warning. $12.
The Qatari Real. That's interesting. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the donation, and you're very
Fair
welcome
warning.
for the response. Greetings from Canada, man. Okay, let's see what we go
Fair
here.
warning.
Let me just get caught up on this.
Next lot. $75.
Entering into GameCube, though, 9.88 plus on Eternal Wings, Lost Ocean, Bait and
95,
Katos. And we are 40, just about 50 minutes into the auction here, actually.
$150.
We get caught up with you guys
170,
here.
108,
If WATA's found guilty, they're just going to pay out whatever the judge
$200.
decides. I doubt the markets will have a drastic impact. Collectors Universe will do whatever they must to make it work. Yeah, they have so much money behind them now that it's kind of crazy.
$260. $280. $300. Fair $320.
You guys are talking about the WATA lawsuit. Market shrugs shoulders and goes, oh well, somehow they need to be punished more than just fines. And I mean a public rebuke by the collectors, not necessarily legally.
Fair warning. $340.
Sealed cases not doing so
Fair
hot.
warning.
Craig, those are some of the worst cases you can have, to be completely honest. Like Shark
lot.
Tale, Rock'em Sock'em, Princess Natasha.
$220.
I don't know if you guys do GBA
$280.
collecting, but like, you know, these cases have been available for years and years and years, and they're just not desirable games.
Fair warning.
At all. That's why we see them selling for the prices they're selling at. Chibi Robo. 9.48 plus. People freaking love this game. I've never played it. I don't have any connection to it. I don't see the appeal of collecting it. Not one for me, but I know people freaking love Chibi Robo. $408. The Bait and Kato send it at $384 for the 9.8. Pokemon Coliseum, not for resale. Bonus disc. 9.48 plus on
Fair
this
warning. $320.
Yes, from Qatar. Very cool. Very cool, man.
Fair warning.
Yes, I also had to take a business ethics
Next
course
lot.
in college.
$550. $700.
Someone's trying to squeeze every drop out of me. They're watching the stream. Yeah, well, pretty much in Asuma. Pretty much.
Fair warning.
Yes, Greg, in an unregulated market, hard to apply the rule of law.
lot.
Well, that's what I mean, though, right? Like, so public
$340,
perception is what gets hurt the most in these kind of instances. And with the lawsuit already being filed and everything, public perception is basically as low as it
Fair
can
warning.
be for anyone who doesn't use WATA. You know what I mean? The
Next
Pokemon
lot.
Coliseum bonus disc, 9.48 plus, went for $360. Resident Evil, 9.6 with a B plus, sold for $780. That seems strong for Resident Evil having a B plus there. Strikers, 9.6 A plus for $1,000. That seems pretty solid for Strikers. Go ahead and check this one out really quick. Seems like a solid sale on Strikers. 9.4A went for $312. 9.6A plus
Fair
went for
warning.
$1,200 back in January. So yeah, that's not bad. We're almost hitting
Next
the same
lot.
January price here in July on Strikers.
$110.
Barely down at all on the 9.6A plus there.
$120. $130. $140. $150.
Bait and Katos are almost 400. Some real weebs in here. Alma, that price honestly seems so weak to me. Just for how like this game used to be so coveted. Like, I don't know how many years you'd have to go back, 5 to 7 years, and this game was like so coveted as a CIB. It's crazy now seeing the like a near perfect factory sealed version of Bait and Kato selling for $400. You know what I mean? Back then, like back in the day, you probably would have had to pay $100 or more for a sealed copy. It's just a game that really like didn't
$20.
didn't do the appreciation that a lot of people thought it would do, myself included, you know, back in like 2014, so
Next
kind
lot.
of crazy.
$55.
Yo, Jonathan Poor, welcome in, man. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the perfect grade there for $372. The Smash Bros. Melee
Fair
was
one,
a
$90.
9.48 bestseller black label, though. That's why I only saw it do $408 there. Here's Beautiful Joe. Who played Beautiful Joe growing up? What a unique game. Pretty darn fun. Pretty darn cool.
Fair
Pretty
one.
darn fun on Beautiful Joe.
$180.
Forgotten series. Just, yeah, a forgotten series on the GameCube.
Fair warning. $200.
Vendor.
Fair warning.
At some point, I do think regulation will enter, but whenever that does happen, and whatever it does enter into, it'll start at the very tippy
warning.
top where there's actual money, though. Like, regulation would have to enter into the art market, or into crypto, or into NFTs, where there's, like, literally billions of dollars being traded, versus these collectible hobbies,
Next
which,
lot.
for all intents and purposes,
$110,
are niche-ass hobbies. You know what I mean? Like, we just don't have the cash flow for regulators to actually give a shit. There just isn't enough money here.
$150.
And that's, you know, the blunt truth of it. There just isn't enough money here
Fair warning.
for actual regulators to care.
$160.
Just kind of how it is.
$170.
You've
You
been
love
outbid.
Beautiful Joe? Let's go. Less than
warning.
perfect copies get less than perfect prices, no doubt.
Next lot.
No doubt.
$60.
Here is the Mario
$120.
Kart Wii. Doesn't look like it's a UAE version. This looks like it's actually a North American copy. Doesn't say UAE anyway. Oh, no, it is. It's MDE.
Fair warning.
How what it says? Yeah, MDE, Middle Eastern version. It is. Damn, tricking me again.
$160. $170.
Catching me sleeping there.
$180.
You got the Toys R Us variant of Bait and Katos for like 100?
Fair
yeah,
warning.
it didn't keep up with inflation, is basically all I can say about Bait and Katos.
$12.
It didn't keep up with
$30.
inflation. Okami, Beautiful Joe, Fear Effect, Automodelista, The Age of Cell Shading. I honestly like that cell shading style.
$150.
Like, whenever a newer game has cell shading style, I'm like, oh, no, neat. Like, I'm a fan of that graphic style. Good point, Grego. Thank you, thank you. Sadly, you agree with it right now?
Next lot. $40.
You snagged the Beautiful Joe. There we go, David Robert. Cool pickup. Cool pickup on the Beautiful Joe. $252. Damn, I didn't see that it sold for $250. I'm honestly gonna say that's a decent sale there on Beautiful Joe.
Next lot.
Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Winter there went for $180 for the 9.4. I didn't see the seal rating. Metroid Other M 8.5 B plus $71. Basically the cost of grading there. Mortal Kombat Armageddon 9.8 A plus
$80. $85. $90.
Yeah, this is cheap right now. I don't know. I'll toss a bid. Fuck it.
$100.
9.8 A plus Mortal Kombat Armageddon.
$110.
First party YSeam. I just want to make sure there I'm not missing anything.
$100.
Now we're getting into a more expensive price. Now we're kind of getting there.
$180. $190.
Yeah, this is better.
$200.
This MK Wii has an exclusive character available nowhere else. Pure awesomium.
$60. $280.
The other M got put out of its misery. Yeah, seriously.
$320. $340. $360.
Yeah, here we go. Okay, Mortal Kombat Armageddon there. We're getting some juice for the 9.8 A plus. First time they've offered it. It's a cool game, cool cover art. Mortal Kombat Armageddon.
Next lot.
That was like the last Mortal Kombat game I played for a while. I bought Deception with my own money, and then Shaolin Monks with my own money, and then Armageddon. I also played but didn't own. And then I took a pretty big break from Mortal Kombat, and then came back at like Mortal Kombat X? I think? I like the Mortal Kombat games. I like playing Mortal Kombat. I play Scorpion. I'm a normie. But yeah, I like them. They're fun.
Fair $160.
Fine art is $1 billion market and there's no regulation. Same with coins, same with Funko Pops. Oh wait, fine art is probably $1 trillion market. Hey,
$180.
like it has to be. CIB collectors and sealed collectors have different criteria for what is desirable, right? So Bait and Katos is probably still at the same price CIB, but just doesn't spike that much for sealed, I guess. Yeah, kind of a chew. Like, it does matter there. This is also a UAE print there, MDE. Be careful, 9.8 A++, worldwide edition. There is definitely a separation at you as to like what CIB collectors look at and what sealed collectors look at. Like CIB is still largely driven by rarity. Like just pure rarity, right? Like if you look at Wii U full set collecting, so many of the expensive games are just games that are rare, right? And then meanwhile you have like Zelda is $20 at CIB. But if you swap that to sealed, then Zeldas and Marios become your most desirable, and the sealed version of those rare games aren't that much more or desirable than their unsealed counterparts. So
fair warning. Next lot. $12. $48.
We also that the UAE print there sold for $264. Super Mario Galaxy's Nintendo Selects 9.6 A+ for $109. Here's Smash Bros. Brawl. Let's see what this is. Let's see what print this is. I don't know how to tell on the front of the game with Brawl. I just look at the back. I just look at the code right here. Ends in a B. Second print right here. There's a 1. So second print of this game. I don't know how to tell from the front, so I just read the language on the back.
Fair warning.
Go ahead and take a peek if this one is a first print here. What's going on with this one? 9.4 A+ on this one as well.
$20.
Look at the back. Okay, so we're at like third printing. Yeah, we got a C over here, and a made in the USA versus made in Japan.
Fair warning.
So this one's even like worse than the first copy that sold. Both are 9.48 plus. Looks like people want this one more regardless. Which is kind of funny. This one sold for $159. Earlier print copy here. This one's about to sell for $180-ish? Yeah, $180 on this one. The later print variant. Kind of interesting. Kind of interesting.
$4. Fair $8, $10, $12, $14.
You were the underbidder on the beautiful me.
$16, $18, $20, $22, $24, $26, $30.
You feel good about paying $400 sealed for Bait and Katos? I mean, for I think you got the 9.88 plus there. Like I don't know. I think it's fine, Char. I think it's fine. If it's a game you actually want, you know what I mean? Like, there's always two ways to look at it. If you're paying $400 for that and hoping to flip it or hoping that it stonks in the future, you might have a bad time. But if you're just paying $400 for it for the personal collection, I also feel like you're probably not going to come across the game cheaper than it just sold for today. Do you know what I mean?
$75, $80, $85.
We'll see what happens there, but
$95. $100.
Hey, Greg in chat. Sent my first ever game to WATA, Mario Golf Advanced Tour GBA. Just got an email to pay not for the 9.0 or higher deep badge. Any idea on value? I don't know about value on that. I'm actually not sure if we've ever had Advanced Tour come up on Heritage. You'll have to know what grade it is. You know, lock down what grade it is.
$14.
I don't think we've ever seen Advanced Tour come up. GBA games in general aren't super fleshed out yet.
$16.
Mario Golf Advanced Tour, there's 16 of them, 398. We'll see if it's come up. We'll see if it's come up in just a second here. Let me just put a timestamp down for the folks at home. We're entering into Wii U. Is this Zombie U? What do we got here? Tron, 24, a 24 pack of Tron Evolution Battle Grids.
$34, $36,
pushing over $50.
$40.
Wii U starting at 1 hour and 3 minutes into the stream.
$42, $44.
Awesome. If you guys have been in here hanging out, if you've been in here having fun, hit the like button. Greatly helps support the stream. Greatly helps. We're going to watch these Wii U games in just... We're going to watch the Wii U games first, and then I'm going to hit you guys with a plug.
$85.
So get ready for that. 9.4 A+ Hyrule Warriors. Zelda spin-off game, Dynasty Warriors, Hyrule Warriors. Yeah. Oh, there we go. I was like, that's it? Not even $100? We got the $100 mark on that. 9.4 A+ on it.
Fair warning.
Yeah, you saw a 9.0 on eBay for $900. Yeah, that's probably way too expensive, hockey guy. Like, assuming you get, I don't know, let's say a 9.4 A+ on your Advanced Tour golf game, it might be worth somewhere in the $300 to $400 range. Like, there's not a ton of value in GBA on these, not a ton of value on, like, those mid GBA titles, unless it's like super high grade, but like
46.
Yeah, if you can get the 9.8 A+, then you're sitting on something pretty good, but
100.
Yeah, it fully depends on what grade you get, but like a 9.0 for 900 is nowhere close to being realistic. 9.8 A+ on Twilight Princess HD. Not for resale. I'm pretty sure every single copy of this game is not for resale and did come from the Amiibo pack, so they're gonna be pretty skewed to the high grades. Just is what it is, right? If people are pulling them out of the Amiibo pack, they're protected, they're gonna be high grade. Something to keep in mind, but still, 9.8 A+, really cool game. I'm sending mine off for grading right away. Same with Zelda Wind Waker. I'm sending my copy off for grading right away. That was a 9.6 A++ gold version, selling for $336.
$340. Fair warning. Next lot. $2.
Whoever was smart enough to extract
$14.
those Middle Eastern copies from that region and send them here was initially smart, and I'm sure did well, but the market is polluted now with that crap.
Fair warning.
Yeah, it's interesting. I wonder how well the first
$30,
person did who just like pumped those
$38.
into WATA and then just auctioned them out. Because at the very start, some of those UAE copies, some of those MDE copies were selling big.
$60.
The Twilight Princess there, HD, went for $384.
Fair warning.
Which, all things considered, right? If you go buy one off eBay, that's like
$65.
$100, let's say. You send it in on the modern program. You can even send it in via speedrun right now and have it back to you in like a month. Speedrun 65 US, call it 80 US after all shipping and shit. You're in it for 200 US. You almost double your money if you can hit on the 9.8. And like I said, a lot of these games are going to be in nice condition. You know, it's one of those things where it doesn't seem huge, right? $384, that's not huge, but like, that's not bad money to make if you just toss one in for grading. So,
next lot. $28, $60.
Yeah, the FIFO rule, first in, first out. They always make the most, and it's
$80,
diminishing returns.
$90.
Absolutely, man. That NES remix pack there was 9.68 plus, but it was Nintendo Selects. So $104 there. Here's Smash, Wii U. This was the other one. UAE version on this one, 9.88 plus plus. This is the other one I was looking for.
Fair warning.
Fair, you honestly have no clue on worth. Just forgot I had it in my collection. Sent it off for the fun of it. Yeah, that's awesome, man. It's a cool game to own, for sure. Like, very cool game to own. Hopefully you do have the 9.6 or the 9.8 on it. The Smash Bros. Wii U there sold for $129. Here's Wii Party U.
$14, $16.
First time being offered. I don't know.
$24.
This one's getting too deep for me. Some kind of party game on the Wii. 9.28 plus. It's not for resale. Where did it come from? A console bundle, maybe? Where did this one come from? It's a not for resale copy.
Fair warning.
Did it come in a big box version, or is it a console pack-in? My guess is it's a console pack-in. That Wii U Twilight Princess is so overpriced. Does it have actual comps, Alma, on Heritage?
Fair warning.
Or do you just mean versus how easy it is, relatively speaking, to create a 9.8?
$44.
I have to actually type it in.
$46.
Originally came with a controller or something?
$50. $50, $60, $70, $75. Fair warning.
Someone showed up at Qatar's Walmart equivalent and their eyes bugged out. Well, it seems like whoever sent in the MDE, the UAE games, like they had cases of this stuff, right? Like 9.88 plus plus on this. I have to assume. It doesn't say they're coming from cases, but I have to assume there were cases and cases and cases of the Middle Eastern versions of the games.
Fair warning.
Which, I mean, there might be cases and cases of the North American versions too, but
next lot.
Most all of them that we see
$60
are high-ass grade. Like, you don't see an 8.0A of the Middle Eastern version come up. It's always like 9.88 plus plus. Which is why it's like, yeah. The Wii Party U came in a remote bundle and is one of the more rare games, at least in controller pack. You think taking it out of the box might hurt the value. That's funny. Yeah, it sold for $119. So, like, not a whole lot there for that game. If it is indeed...
Fair warning.
If it does indeed hurt the value taking it out, that's kind of funny.
Next lot. $55.
Sega Genesis just fired up here at 109 mark. Sega started at, we'll call it 108.30.
Fair
and
warning.
like I was saying,
top
of the hour, ad break. As you guys know, it's always coming at the top of the hour. You guys know how to expect it. There's no way to dodge it. There's no Twitch Prime to get yourself out of the top of the hour ad break. Tonight's stream is sponsored by Heritage Auctions. Thank you to Heritage Auctions for sponsoring the stream tonight. If you guys don't know, in the description of the video, you can find all of the information for upcoming showcase and signature auctions. And of course, every single week there is a weekly auction to which you can consign to. If you're interested in reaching out for free appraisals, see if Heritage Auctions is right for you, right for your games, you can reach out with that link right there, posted in the chat, also in the description of the video. And you can reach out to videogames@ha.com if you have any questions at all about the consignment process. Heritage is there to help you. They're there to answer questions. If you want to be part of one of these auctions, if you want to try to be part of one of the showcase signature auctions,
Next
Reach out to
lot.
Heritage, get your appraisals, see what they say.
$110. $160.
Thank you to Heritage Auctions for supporting the stream tonight. And thank you all for being here.
$70.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Fair warning. $180. Fair warning. Next lot. $190.
You hope the video game market goes to zero so you can buy everything you want? Yeah, that is definitely the duality of man right there, right? I also love watching
Fair
prices
warning.
go down because it's like, oh great, I can buy more stuff. When prices
Next
go
lot.
up, it just means, oh great, I guess I'll sell more stuff, right? It's just like it goes both ways. So long as you're buying and selling, there's never like a bad moment. You just ebb and flow with the market.
Fair warning.
Here is Shaq Fu 9.4A. Only
$240.
7 copies are graded higher on the WATA Pop report.
Fair
Notorious for being one of the worst games of all time. It's like, you know, that's Shaq Fu's
Next
thing.
lot.
But still, I think we can all accept that this is just frickin' cool. Like, really frickin' cool. 9.48 Plus sold for $900 back December 14th, 2020. 9.4 A Plus. This is a 9.4A. Just ended at $264. Oh, the Shaq Fu love is gone in the market. It's gone.
Next lot.
Do I think any stickers on
$36.
games will get a premium? Things like EB store exclusive, greatest hits on Black Label games, etc. Or will the community just not catch up to the rarity? That's a tough one, Bill. It comes down to, like, how meaningful is the sticker? Like, does the sticker actually matter to people? Does the sticker have a cool story? Like, just because the sticker technically makes it more rare doesn't necessarily mean the sticker is going to have
Fair warning.
value. You know what I mean? I think there are definitely, like, there's Walmart exclusive stickers, or like includes a whatever reversible cover sticker. Like, those stickers, those exclusives, I think will have value. I think those are very collectible. But then certain stickers also just like, it's kind of a who cares sticker. But I do think those will have value for sure. We also had Sonic 2 there. It was a not a tube seam. This was a 3-side seam. $456 though. 9.2 A plus plus. Really?
$24.
Really? That's crazy. Is it just because it's an RTB seam? Meaning right top bottom, like 3-side seam pattern on this game here. Most recent sales, 9.4 A plus went for $1,080 right there. 9.4 A went for $960.
$34.
9.4 A plus September 28th, 2021.
$38.
Man,
$40.
that got crushed tonight, it feels like. $456 for the 9.2 A plus plus.
Fair warning.
That seems wild. That Sonic was a deal compared to the... Yeah, it seems like it, man. That's the exact same thing I thought there, Jordan, when I saw it. It was like, damn, I kind of wish I would have bid on that. I don't own a Sonic 2. Like, I need to buy a Sonic 2. I want a Sonic 2. I grew up playing Sonic 2. I love Sonic 2.
Fair warning.
Just like, damn. $456. I need to keep my eyes open on Sonic 2.
$2.
That's what I need to do.
$14.
Moving into, we had 2 Sega CD games there. Adventures of Batman and Robin, 8.5B, 144.
Fair warning.
And Wirehead, 9.6B plus for $99. Moving into Sega 32X, we have 3 games, and we have Sega Saturn, which actually has some, and then we enter into PS1. Just got to power through
$30.
Sega here, and then we enter into Sony. And then I think we go Sony, and then Xbox to close out the auction.
$38.
You think you were one of those 2 Sonics in the comps? Nice, man. Nice.
$50, $60, $70, $80, $90, $95, $100.
Oh, Genesis. Genesis does what Nintendo don't. Split the seal on the game. Yeah, seriously. Finding a Genesis seal that isn't split. That's the actual 4-leaf clover. Have you seen any of those game cases signed? Like, imagine someone got Shaq to sign the Fu. Yes. I would love that as well, Escape World.
$36.
Shaq Fu signed by Shaq would be like...
$40.
That'd be fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Golf magazine there sold for $139. I think it's with Fred Couples, I believe, is who endorsed this one. 36 grade holes. Yeah, Fred Couples. What a beauty. Star Wars Arcade, 7.5 A+ on this one. Struggling to get some bids here. Sitting still below $100. Damn. 32 X fans, where you at?
$75. $80.
Comics and sports cards, and have done well. I collect, I rarely sell. Seen boom bust 3 times. Will be a 4th, 5th, etc. As long as you don't annihilate ourselves and the aliens do it to us.
Next lot. $12.
Comps are bad data in a recession. Well, it's the only data we got, man. Only data we got. Nice, I loaded. Just got a mega hit. Sonic 3 back from WATA. A++ plus 96. That's
$22.
Nice.
Fair warning.
Yeah, did anyone here pick up that Sonic 2? I mean, a lot of us are saying it's a great deal, but it's also seeming like a lot of us didn't bid on it, which is always funny.
Fair warning.
Oh, it's definitely time to buy, by the way. I scored a Final Fantasy NES for $2.5K in great condition. So many great deals at the moment. That's how I feel too, Bill. That's how I feel too, man. My eyes are open for buying opportunity now. There's a lot of good stuff. I also just ran some auctions myself too, so like, you know, like I said, market's down right now, but we don't know if the market's gonna drop for another 6 months. So like, you know, don't just freeze up on selling either because you're like, oh, prices are going down. Like, prices could go down another 50% from here. That's the gamble, right? That's the game. That's the risk. So,
fair warning.
36 grade holes, eh?
$60.
Nice, Alma. Nice.
Fair warning. $65. $70. Fair
you do want to know if anyone has had WATA games signed, and if so, how the signature holds up? I personally wouldn't grade the WATA casing. You know what I mean? Like, I would grade the game. I would grade the cellophane on the game, and then get it encased. But I don't think WATA does any kind of I don't think WATA does any kind of
fair warning
signature verification, do they? Do they actually detract for signatures? Does anyone know how WATA handles it at this point? Here's Frank Thomas, Big Hurt Baseball. First time offered by Heritage, actually. 9.8 A+ as well.
Fair
Where the
70,
Frank Thomas
80,
fans at?
Let's
go Frank Thomas.
$150.
Big game there.
$160.
Full on sports titles. Have I considered selling on Whatnot? Yeah, Bill, but like most of what I sell really isn't Whatnot crowd type material. Like I don't sell much CIB or much CIB or cartridges or like just like more casual crowd stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like a lot of what I handle now is more niche or sealed or graded. And just seeing how Phoenix Resale did, how Caleb did with his graded Whatnot auctions, doesn't seem like somewhere I want to go to sell.
Next lot.
Frank Thomas actually just ended there at $504 on the Sega Saturn version, 9.8 A+. Not too shabby for Frank Thomas. Not too shabby at all.
$36, $40, $44, $48.
Inflation is finally slowing. Good sign for the middle term economy. Yep.
$60, $70.
Dollar cost averaging over here on Batman and Robin Sega CD.
Fair warning. $80.
Greg, you know.
$90.
I know.
$95.
This is Heir of Zendor here, the Legend of the Land, the Legend and the Land. My Sega Saturn repertoire, my knowledge on Saturn is pretty basic.
Next lot.
I know the big titles that I'm supposed to know.
$14.
But then once you get into like Heir of Zendor, it's a 9.8. It sold for $124. Unless there's case packs of this game out there, that just feels cheap.
$38. $42.
If there are case packs of this out there, I get it. But like $124 for a 9.8 on Saturn. These cases crack if you look at them wrong. 9.6 B+ here on Jurassic Park: The Lost World. And same with like B+ seal rating. The seal will rip if you
Fair
just
warning.
like, you know, flip it around in your hands. You're gonna just take the seal with you. It's crazy.
Next
So
lot. $12.
$94 on the Lost World. Where are the Sega Saturn fans? NFL 97. Disc is loose on the case.
warning.
Part of Sega's Joe Montana NFL video game series. Really? That's
$38.
weird. It's weird that this is part of Joe Montana's NFL video game series and they just called it NFL 97 and feature what, a running back on the cover? Who the hell's on the cover of this?
$42. $46.
Who the hell would be on the cover there? Jerome Bettis? Number 10 on the
Fair warning.
Steelers. Someone help me out. I don't want to have to Google it.
$60.
I don't know who would be
$65.
97 Steelers. It's just kind of too early for me.
Fair warning.
You remember seeing a video of someone getting a game signed and setting it in
Next
WATA,
lot.
claiming it was the first signed WATA game. He
$20.
had WATA on video chat while it happened. That's kind of cool. They didn't detract, but didn't say anything on the case about a signature like a comic would. Yeah, I didn't think they offer any kind of
$32. $36.
any kind of
$48.
signature series or autograph verification. Or Cordell Stewart is on the cover of
$65.
NFL 97.
$75,
I knew you guys would know.
$85,
I knew the older guys in the chat would know.
$110. $130.
That's just too young for me. I didn't become a football fan. Well, I mean, I guess I played quarterback club
Fair
growing
warning.
up, but like all I really knew was Steve
$140.
Young and Brett Favre, and you know what I mean. I didn't become like a
Fair
Madden
warning.
fan until like Madden 04ish, sometime in there,
$160.
and like NFL in general.
Fair warning. $180.
Yeah, Sean's fact about 25% of all the Pokemon cards have been made in the last 3 years. That's just nutty.
$190.
It's just a nutty statistic, Duker. 25% of all of the Pokemon
Fair
cards
warning.
that exist were made in the last
$200.
3 years.
$220.
Crazy.
Fair warning.
Question for you, Greg. You have the opportunity to buy Need for Speed Most Wanted Black
$240.
Edition. PS2 Water Grade 9.6, slipcover of 8 for $275. Oh yeah, for sure. $275, I would just do it for sure. Isn't that isn't it almost,
lot.
it has to be over $100 to buy a
$44.
raw Black Edition Need for Speed Most Wanted, no? PS2, I assume, or Xbox? PS2, yeah, that sounds like a great price.
Fair
I load it.
warning. $48. $55. $60.
Black Edition used to be
$65.
one of the most expensive PS2 games. Like, Most Wanted Black
$70.
Edition was up there. There aren't even any factory sealed copies on
$75.
eBay right now, Xylodic.
Fair $80.
What do we have? No, we just have a normal version for $120. I think I saw a CIB version selling for
Fair
$99.
warning.
What do we have here?
$85.
Yeah, $100 just to get a CIB. $275 for a sealed one, man. I don't know what the difference is here. $39.99 for that one.
Fair warning.
$17.99 for the normal case.
Next lot.
Where's the complete copies?
$32.
There we go. $40. Okay, it's only like $50 CIB, $40 CIB. I don't know. I would
Fair
personally go for that Xylodic.
$46.
But I mean, I'm pretty
$40,
biased. I freaking love
$48,
I freaking love
$55,
Need for Speed. Most
$60.
Wanted is one of the best. The Black Edition was like,
$65.
you know, had so much notoriety. I don't know. Maybe I'm just
Fair
biased.
warning.
$275 doesn't feel bad though.
$70. $75. $80. $85. $90. Fair warning. $95. $100.
Cordell Stewart / played any position. He was a running back, quarterback
warning.
before Vic and others. That's crazy.
$110.
That's crazy. What a stud.
Fair
NFS
warning.
Hot Pursuit 2. PS2 is one of your favorite games? Yeah, I also like Need for Speed games are just cool as hell. So like, I want to get a Most Wanted Black Edition myself.
Fair warning.
So maybe I'm just biased, but I don't know. They
Next
just
lot.
don't come up. It's always
$48,
been very
$80.
sought after. It's always been pretty damn rare. So you limit yourself to Sonic, Sega, Zelda, original NES, and Atari cards.
Fair warning.
For the Sega Saturn games there, we
$90.
did plot our way through Romance of the Three Kingdoms 4, sold for $264. Sega Touring
Fair
Car
warning.
Championship 9.68 plus for $114. World Series Baseball
$100.
9.0A for $134. We are a factory case here. Dreamcast
Fair warning.
factory case of Space Channel 5, which we've seen quite a few times come up here.
$120.
And that's why, you know, they sell for what they do. And then PlayStation is starting up here just
Next lot.
in a second.
$28.
Here is PS1.
$80. $90.
Make a timestamp here.
$110. $120.
Starting off with Armored
$130.
Core, Master of Arena 9.88 plus.
$140.
From Software is the coolest thing about the Armored Core series for myself. I've never played the games. I don't know anything
Fair
about them,
warning.
but they're produced by From Software, which I just think is really cool.
$100.
I just think it's cool that this is early From Software development. 9.88 plus. I assume they're...
$220.
Let's just check the pop report. I was going to say, I assume there's basically none of these that have been graded, but we'll take a peek. Yeah, there's two of them.
$240.
There's two of them, and they're both 9.8. That's what I figured. A lot of PS1 games simply have no copies graded. Just found Naruto Ultimate Ninja 4 for
Fair
PS2
warning.
sealed to yard sale. Can't find any sold listings to figure out the value of it or if I should get it graded. Gavin, I would only
warning.
grade something like that if it's like really nice. You know what I mean?
$280.
Like if you look at it and you're like, damn, this is really near mint
Fair warning.
condition. That's probably the only way I would get a game like that graded.
Next lot.
You just have a really limited audience with
$220.
like a Naruto game when you get into like the niche titles. Do you know what I mean? And then with those, you also have to find someone who
Fair
wants
warning.
to collect like factory sealed graded Naruto games.
$260.
Just a small audience. But if you can get the grade, if your grade is high enough, I think it's
$280.
fully worth it. But you gotta get a nice
Fair
grade
warning.
on that for it to be worth it. As far as I know, in my opinion.
Next lot.
The Armored Core sold for
$220.
$312. We had the
$240.
Chessmaster 3D 9.88 plus long box, $312 there. Here's Cyber Tiger 9.68
Fair
plus
warning.
plus for the PS1. We had Cyber Tiger sell earlier actually for the Game Boy Color. We had Cyber Tiger
Fair
come
warning.
up. Cyber Tiger was also released on the N64, I believe.
Next
Got like
lot.
the multi-console treatment.
$12. $320.
There we go. This was sitting at $12. It just blew up to 300 and some. 9.88 plus Digimon
$360.
Rumble Arena. One of my favorites as a kid. We rented it multiple times. Very
Fair
fun
warning.
game. 9.88 plus is
$380.
UPC punched.
$400.
So, might not see the same love you'd get if it, wasn't UPC
Fair
punched,
warning.
but
$420. $440.
just get caught up
Fair
on
warning.
you guys here. If you're gonna put money into card games at the moment, just buy old
$460.
boxes, pay up. Celebrities, wealthy nerds with expendable income, and channels that need to
Fair
open them for
warning.
views will always want. Yeah, it's funny with trading cards like Pokemon boxes,
Fair
Yu-Gi-Oh
warning.
boxes, and stuff. You also have the value of people buying them to open them.
$500.
That's just like one revenue avenue with games that will never
Fair
exist.
warning.
It's kind of interesting.
$50.
Sega Touring Car used to be easy to get sealed,
Fair
along with
warning.
Fighting Vipers. Not sure these days. Armored Core was your favorite game on the PS1 as a kid. That's cool.
$600.
That's cool. You got the Armored Core? Nice
Fair
pickup, Alma. They still can't find Card Kahuna. He went into
Next
hiding.
lot.
What a joke.
$90.
What a joke. The Rumble Arena sold for $660, which honestly, I think that's pretty good for a Digimon game.
$120.
You know what I mean? For a
$130.
non-mainline Digimon game, $660, even in the 9.88 plus plus, like,
Fair warning.
pretty good. Pretty good as far as I'm concerned.
$150.
The Elemental Gearbolt did get pulled from this auction. I think that was the 9.88 plus one. I think that was the same one we've seen come up a few times, unless I'm mistaken.
Fair
But
warning.
it got withdrawn for whatever reason. 9.68 plus on the Final Fantasy Origins.
Fair warning. $180.
That's a pop one for Age Tech. Yeah, Age Tech Plus from Software.
Fair warning.
Pretty good pedigree behind the game, Alma. Pretty good pedigree.
$190.
You bought an A++ 9.8 Bust Move 3
Fair
for
warning.
Saturn for $350. You thought you did good, but the pops say there's 9 9.8s out there. I have to assume that that game is somewhat available case fresh then, Zylotic. That's the only way that makes sense. Only way that makes sense.
Next lot. $28. $70.
The Final Fantasy
$80.
Origins 9.68 plus you can still get for $222. There are a lot of them floating out there. There's a lot of all the Final Fantasy games floating out there, but $222. Get yourself a really nice copy. Here's Grand Theft Auto Mission Pack 1, London 1969, 9.68. Kind of cool. I was obviously way too young to be playing GTA on PS1. I didn't touch the series until Vice City, I think. Pretty sure Vice City was the first game I played. And then, I only played it at a friend's house. We weren't allowed to buy the Grand Theft Auto games. I think San Andreas we might have bought, like, years after it was relevant. But that's it. That was like one game series that I actually wasn't allowed to like play and buy. Frickin' Grand Theft Auto, man. Sold for $228. Here's Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, 9.8A. We've seen a lot of these. We've seen a lot of the Sorcerer's Stone, but it always sells pretty decent.
Fair warning.
A pre-grading service to let you know the expert opinion on possible grade before sending in. Also, will bulk submit to save the community money, but damn, customs fees, blame Canada. Yeah, I know, I would need a US location for something like that, Duke. Like, I would love to do something like that, right? Bulk submissions with pre-grading, with cleaning. Like, I genuinely could do something like that, but being in Canada, having customs, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work.
$70.
So. If I want to set up NVNO, income tax entity, happy to help. What's NVNO? Power collectors.
$100, $120,
and NVNO, Nevada?
$60.
Nevada and New Orleans? Are they both tax havens?
$80.
I know Nevada is.
$200.
I think Wyoming is as well.
Fair warning.
Harry Potter there sold for $480. I do want a price comp on this one though, just because it has been coming up quite a bit. 9.8A for $480.
$340.
The 9.6A plus, May 31st, sold for $600. 9.8A plus, back in January, selling for $1,560.
Next lot.
Whew.
$12.
I mean, this doesn't have the plus on it, but like, you know,
$18.
third of the price.
$22.
Third of the price there.
$30.
Inspector Gadget, 9.8A plus there, $228. The Lion King, Simba's Mighty Adventure, 9.8A plus on this one as well, $384. That's why I thought there's a lot of just high-grade stuff. Maybe not the best titles in the world tonight, but there's not a lot of like low-grade junk, you know what I mean?
$95.
Blades of Steel 2000 with Yager on the cover. You know, the year 2000, it's insane that Yager was still playing in like 2020 or 2021 in the NHL. Like, literally my whole life, Yager's been in the league. Just insane.
Next lot.
Random, if I should get a game graded question. Twisted Metal 2 greatest hits, probably 9.4. You've been sitting on it for years, always debated if it's worth it or not. Twisted Metal 2 Black Label is like really tough to get, Milk. So that is an instance where I would probably say it's worth it to grade the greatest hits.
$80.
Like Black Label Twisted Metal 2, very freaking desirable and very hard to get. So
$120.
I would with those two things in favor of the Black Label copy, I would probably go ahead and grade the greatest hits copy with Twisted Metal 2.
$130.
You got the Harry Potter. Nice, My Escape World. Seems like a deal, honestly, on that. 2-on-2 Open Ice Challenge, 9.4A plus. I think that's a good pickup there on My Escape World on the Harry Potter.
Next lot. $2. $4. $6. $8. $10. $12. $14. $16. $18.
You think he means no income tax? This guy seems to have an intermittent caps lock.
$24. $26. $28.
I love it.
$30. Fair warning. $32. $34.
Only 10 copies graded higher. Might want to consider removing only on that. Yeah, at what point can you not use only, right? How many copies higher do you need before you can say only? Funny.
Fair warning. $48. $50.
Get the Great Games affiliate link. What are you plugging there, Nick Morgan?
Fair warning.
What do you mean affiliate link? Do I need to put a link in chat here?
Next
On the
lot.
Batman and Robin Sega CD, I see it has a
$4.
crack. Did that impact only the box grade, or is it possibly
$6.
box and seal? It should only hit the box grade, Joe Kane.
$10. $12.
Unless, you know, like... Unless
$6,
where it
$18,
cracked, it was done
$20,
in a manner that would also hurt the seal.
$26.
But, you know, like, it should only affect the box grade.
$34.
It should.
$36. $38. $40. $42. $44.
They're not long on the Harry Potter games. They're just not great, and they didn't do anything for gaming. There'll be a while before...
Fair. $46.
They will, for a while,
$48.
get some attention because people like the IP, but nothing other than that. Something like Arkham Asylum or the Tobey Spider-Man 2 game are both consequential games. They have something besides the cool IP to boyo them. Boy them.
Fair warning.
Boyo. I always fuck up saying that word.
$75,
Interesting take. Thank you, Greg. Yeah, that's my opinion on it, Milk. That's my opinion. I saw someone else in chat said, don't do it.
$90. $95,
It's not like an immediate stonk move or anything, but I think it's worth it overall. On slowest tier, right? Don't like warp zone that or anything. That's like a send it in on the slowest tier, get it back eventually, and...
$130, $140.
It's one of those. Power Move Pro Wrestling 9.88 plus, only copy on the Pop Report.
Fair warning.
Like I said with PS1, there's a lot of stuff that just has no Pop Report. There's so many, like, random PS1 games, you know what I mean? When you have a big-ass library like PS1,
Next lot.
there's gonna be a lot of Pop 1 games.
$190, $260.
Here is Threads of Fate.
$300.
Oh, Canadian copy though. 9.88 plus Canadian copy on this.
$60.
So here we go. You can take a peek at Threads of Fate Canadian. On the back.
Fair warning. $380.
What did they do here to make this a Canadian version?
Fair
You can
warning.
see that it's using like a shrink wrap type style here, but usually they add an additional
Next
manual.
lot. $4.
Looks like they put them... Is there an additional manual sitting right on top of the game here? Is that what I'm seeing? Is the additional manual sitting on top of the game case? Because that's usually how they designate Square Games or other manufacturers as Canadian. They add the bilingual manual or they wrap a bilingual cover art around it. They do weird stuff like that.
$80.
Sold for $432.
$90.
Here is Trag, 9.88.
$130.
First appearance of Trag in a Heritage auction.
Fair
I feel
warning.
like it's not. I feel like that's sus.
$140.
Oh, you were plugging the affiliate link. Nice. The eBay affiliate. Yes,
Fair
the
warning.
eBay affiliate is everything. That's a good link to plug, Nick Morgan. A real
Next
good
lot.
link to plug.
$2. $4.
I also, on the,
$8,
this Trag
$10,
sold for $164.
$14, $18.
Yeah, they have sold it before. I freaking knew it.
$24.
Right?
$26.
Where have I seen Trag sell before? A certified link or golden or something?
Fair warning. $28.
Did they put it with the... Do I have to put it in like that, Trag? Maybe I'm
Fair
just
warning.
tripping.
$32.
9.68, March 17th, 2022.
$34. $36.
Heritage Auctions is not pulling a quick one on old Greg.
Fair warning.
Greg fucking sees it all, you guys. The 9.8A for
Next
164 on Trag, though.
$12.
That's crazy.
$63.
$63. So that, what was this? An 8.5, 9.0? 8.5A plus 63 bucks on Trag.
Fair warning.
Vigilante 8,
$80.
9.4, A plus. Vigilante 8, second offense, sorry. 9.8 A plus. Only one
Fair
copy
warning,
graded higher, just 4
$90.
total graded. Vigilante 8, actually pretty fucking good.
Fair
Like, not
warning.
as good as Twisted Metal in my opinion, but like,
$100.
pretty good. Vigilante 8 was a lot of fun.
Fair warning. $100.
Also, I think the Harry Potter games have more nostalgia and staying
Fair
power than you do CCT. Like, even my girlfriend grew up playing the Harry Potter games on computer.
$130.
I just think they are, like, so ingrained in,
Fair warning.
like, this age demographic. Like, Harry Potter is just ingrained in the
$140.
millennial culture that game has some good legs on it.
Fair warning.
That's my opinion on that one anyway. I like it more than you do, evidently.
Next lot. $2, $4, $6, $8, $10, $12.
Oh crap, Power
$14.
Move Pro. You wish you were logged in? That got played to death in high school, as if you had Power Moves Pro. That's cool.
Fair warning.
That's cool. We all owned such freaking random PS1 games.
$26.
The Vigilante 8 sold for $159 there. Canadian copy, the security seal is a poutine scratch and sniff sticker.
$34.
Oh man, that Chessmaster was a steal. I was distracted, or I would have bid. Yeah, it sold for like $400 there for a perfect copy, Chokeslam.
$40.
I kind of thought that was a good deal too.
$44.
You can't get the Greg.
$48. $50. $50.
Exactly, you can't frickin' get the Greg. You sees all.
$80.
Do I have the Heritage Auction sound in the video now that is going to repeat for me? I only have it like low. Low. I always have it sitting very low. It'll be there, but yeah. Greg knows Trag.
Fair warning.
I grew up playing Trag, man. Tactical Rescue Assault Group? Yeah, I grew up playing Trag.
$140.
Like I said, we all owned these random-ass PS1 games growing up. Trag is one of the games I owned. I played it a fuck ton. Not that great of a game. We're gonna put a bid on Torneco here.
$300.
You've been outbid.
Fair warning.
$320.
$340.
It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Vigilante 8 was a game you rented so many times as a kid?
Fair
yes.
$360.
Torneco here is just cool that it's part of the Dragon Warrior world. Like World of Dragon Warrior, Torneco, The Last Hope. I love Dragon Warrior, Enix. Like, it's just, you know, it's Dragon Warrior.
$440.
So if it was gonna sell for frickin', where did I bid? Around 270, around like 300 and some dollars. Like I was fully in, right? We're closer to 500 now. Almost closer to 550 now, but Vigilante 8 down the tubes.
Fair warning.
It's I'm sure they have nostalgia for the wave that played it, but it's kind of limited to that. Nobody is going back and discovering Sorcerer's Stone for PS1. No, for sure. I agree with that. I could see Arkham Asylum getting revisited and remastered for the whole lifetime. I could see Spider-Man 2 being discovered because of people playing the very excellent Spider-Man PS4. What would you say then? Like right now in the modern times, right? We're gonna get what's it called? World of Harry Potter game, I think.
Fair warning.
Is that what it's called? Hogwarts Legacy. So we're going to get Hogwarts Legacy right away. I don't know. Maybe it's already out. December 2022. Hogwarts Legacy. Supposed to be a huge fucking game, right? Harry Potter franchise. If that ignites that same nostalgia burst in people where they... Like, even if people are just like, oh man, I want to buy the first Harry Potter video game that released.
Fair warning.
Why would that be different, I guess, than like the examples you're saying with Spider-Man 2 being discovered? Because people are going to play the new one. Like, Harry Potter games are still, you know, depending on how this game does, alive and well. But as far as I know, this game is supposed to be fucking big. Like, this game is supposed to be, like, you know what I mean?
Fair warning.
It's supposed to be big. If this game flops, it's going to be a total miss.
Fair warning.
You are not ready for Greg. Greg, it's because they literally only had 5 games made when PlayStation first came out originally. Then 6 months later, there was a buttload of games. Most of them were not very good, TBH. Yeah, they weren't. That's why we all had random ass, not very good games. How is MVP05 at $3? That game is amazing and not exactly easy to find in high grade. There were a couple like that in PS1 as well, Chokeslam, that immediately shot up when the live bidding started. So, but yeah, it's weird that some of the games are sitting so low. It's just weird.
$110.
Moving into PS2 here. Let's see what we got. Starting off with Dokapon Kingdom 9.88 plus. Much cheaper to get this game on PS2 than it is on Wii. Wii, this is like a freaking grail piece. On PS2, no one gives a shit for some reason. I don't know. Difference in rarity, I guess. I think it was very late PS2. Probably printed into the dirt. Atlas 08. Probably got reprinted into the dirt. Canadians call it Philosopher's Stone.
$180.
Yeah, I know, Grog Lord. That was always the weirdest thing to me.
$190.
Like, I had to wrap my mind around that. It was so weird. It was so weird that Philosopher's Stone versus Sorcerer's Stone. Yeah, it's weird. What the hell did Duke say?
Fair warning.
Oh.
$220. Fair warning.
That's what one thief says. The other thief, when they break into your house, I'll get the tank tops, you get the Greg games.
$420.
Yes.
$440.
The Dokapon Kingdom there sold for $240. Here's Final Fantasy 12 Black Label Non-Collector's Edition 9.8 A++. Going for $500. Nope, still getting bids, still getting some juice on this. Kind of cool to see some love for Final Fantasy 12 here.
Fair warning.
We see the collector's edition way more than we see the standard edition, but like the standard edition isn't rare either. There's a lot of these out there. All the Final Fantasy games. I shouldn't have to say it at this point. 8th best-selling video game on the PS2, 6 million copies. New Harry Potter game, $80. That's supposed to be a big game, man. Supposed to be a big game. Because Spider-Man 2 had revolutionary physics and defined what it is to be Spider-Man. It was also imitated by subsequent games, including maybe Arkham in some respects. Sorcerer's Stone is a little on the shovelware side.
$160.
Imagine calling Sorcerer's Stone shovelware. Couldn't be me, chat. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Yeah, $600 there, Alma, for Final Fantasy 12, 9.8 A++. God of War 2, 9.88, 9.4 A+, $180 there. Gran Turismo 4, 9.6 A+, Black Label copy of this game too. Selling for $216 there. Vice City Stories, 9.6 A+. These items are ending fast and furious here. Can barely keep up. Let's take a peek at Final Fantasy 12 though real quick. Got a lot of tabs going here.
$220.
600. This has to be... I assume this is a record for standard print.
Fair warning.
I just don't think we've seen standard print come up in 9.8 A++. What do we got?
Fair warning. $200.
Oh man, the highest we've ever seen sell actually is only $660 for the collector's edition, a 9.6 A+. The 9.8 A+ sold May 17 for $500. So yeah, the one we just saw tonight, 9.8 A++ for $600 of the standard. We had 408 for a 9.6 A+, January 25th.
$14.
That's about it for the standard print. Doesn't come up nearly as often, but yeah, don't get fooled. It's also available.
$22. $24.
FF12 is your favorite FF. Wow. What do I say about the price of FF12? You want it? I think it is kind of expensive.
$34. $36.
I think it's kind of expensive.
$40. $42.
Yeah, I think it's kind of expensive.
$50.
One of those games where I think there's going to be quite a few 9.8 A++ in the future.
$65.
You know what I mean? Yeah, like Pop Reports are going to own some of these games. I don't think FF12 will stand up to the Pop Report very well. Or it might, like, initially, but there's just a lot of FF12 out there. Just a lot of it.
Fair warning.
I always want to try and keep it real with you guys, so I think it's on the expensive side. Like, oh, I hope you're happy with it too, right? It's fucking perfect condition copy of FF12, but... Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, $99 for the 9.4 there. Here's Jack 2, 9.8 A++. This one does not have... What was it, last week or the week before we had the copy that had the greatest hit sticker removed from it, right? Looks like this didn't make a difference at all. $420 for perfect copy Jack 2. Here's Jack 3. 9.8 A+. No notes. No notes. Just 9.8 A+ Jack 3 there. Jack 2 is fairly common.
$340.
FF12. Only 62 copies graded higher. FF12 is better than FF7, so pump it. You bought Dokapon Kingdom on Wii for $15 at GameStop years back. You thought it sucked, put it on the shelf. Not a bad move to just hold on to it. Yeah, no doubt, Milk. No doubt. Is that still one of the most expensive Wii games? I assume so. So the Jack 2 sold for $480. The one that we saw June 28th it was. Yeah, last week. $336 for the 9.8 A+. Who did get some
warning.
more juice, right? Like 80 bucks more for the 9.8 A++ with no notes.
Next lot.
Like not really a meaningful difference in price there.
$85.
Obviously, like if the price difference is 80 bucks, like give me the extra plus all day long.
Fair warning.
I would rather buy this one for $420 than buy a 9.8 A+
Next lot.
for like $340.
$16.
You know what I mean?
$90.
You think with 9.8 A++ you can hardly go wrong. I have not seen any better yet, but yes, you do not know how many of them will still exist. Yeah, that's just the part that worries me about FF12 pen.
$100.
I just feel like there's going to be a lot out there. That's all.
Fair warning.
That's all.
$100.
We'll see how it does, right? I could very well be wrong, but that's my take on it. I just think there's going to be a lot on it.
Fair warning.
Kingdom Hearts 2, 9.4A, 180, Mega Man Anniversary Collection, case
Next
fresh
lot.
game, as well as this one, case fresh game, 9.6A++ on the collection, Mega Man X Collection, 139. Here's MVP Baseball 05.
$18, $20.
Manny Ramirez on the cover. There we go. 9.6A+.
$20, $30, $32, $30, $38, $40, $42, $44.
FF12 is more fun to play.
$48.
Turn-based is rough. Cheap Potter first print. There's another guy who thinks Potter's cheap.
Fair warning.
I thought so too, man.
$50.
Someone in chat bought it tonight, Chokeslam. I went to one of the viewers. Story wasn't as strong in 12 as it was in 7. Yeah, I also found it hard to really invest in the FF12 story. It was just like a little bit too political, a little bit too war-based. I don't know. I didn't resonate strongly with 12's story. Especially coming off of FF10, where it was so, like, spiritual and just like a whimsical story. FF12 was so much more grounded and, like, political. It just felt totally different. Just story-based, right? Like, I still enjoyed the game, but... You won the Jack 2. Good pickup, Eric. That one I like better.
$170.
That one I like better there. You love FF9? All FF9.
Fair warning.
We just had the Manny Ramirez ended at 114 bucks there.
Lot.
Reservoir Dogs 9.88 plus ending for 204.
$60.
Here's Shin Megami Tensei. I say it wrong every time. I hope you guys enjoy that. 9.88 plus on this one.
$120. $130. $140.
Yo, the arcade. I appreciate it, man. Hope you're doing well as well.
Fair warning. $150.
Buy the grade, not the game, vendor. You have it backwards. Around these parts, man, you buy the grade, not the game. You remember that about this chat.
Fair warning.
9.88 is pretty damn tough. Fair.
Next lot. $44.
You bought the MVP. You're gonna give it to your old college roommate. We played it every day. Unreal, man. That's awesome.
$48.
I love hearing stuff like that.
$55.
Yeah, sports games are really cool just for the nostalgia aspect. And I mean, it's awesome that no one else bids on them. You know what I mean? Like Manny Ramirez, MVP 05, 114 bucks in almost perfect condition. Can't go wrong buying it for personal use there. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 08, 9.48 plus.
Next lot. $12.
Sold for 94 bucks. Like I said, some of these sports games still no one cares.
$16.
Awesome gift, grow the hobby. No kidding, no kidding.
$30.
Man, this Splinter Cell almost looks faded.
$34. $36.
That's weird. It's like it almost looks faded. You know what I mean? It's such a weird contrast
42,
there.
44,
I just want to check the notes to be sure it's not. It's 9.6, so I assume it can't be faded. Yeah, it can't be. That's weird.
$50, $55, $60.
Yeah, weird. Cool. Splinter Cell. Just the first one, 9.6A. Yeah.
$70.
First Splinter Cell.
$75, $80. $85.
Only nine Jack 2s on eBay right now, so getting a little less. They have went up in price a bit though.
$90.
Yeah, what hasn't? You know what I mean? What hasn't? But I'm surprised there are 9 Jack 2s on eBay. Kind of crazy.
$110.
What do I think of Final Fantasy 11? Have I played it? I have not. I didn't play either of the online ones. I didn't play 11 or 14 at all.
$120.
Do Canadians call it Silver Cell? Was that what I was saying? Was Sliver Cell? Was I slurring it? I was slurring it, sorry. We're getting like 2 hours into the stream here. You gotta cut me some
$4.
slack. Sold for
$6,
$139 though. I feel like that is
$12.
yeah, it sold for $186 2 weeks ago.
$14.
So we're down another $50. Another 9.6A copy. Same
Fair
grade we
warning.
just saw.
$16. $18.
I felt like we had just seen it. Someone going to make it 3
Fair
Jack
warning.
2s left on eBay?
$20.
Yes.
$22.
Oh, because some people, mostly on the
$24.
West Coast, call splinters slivers.
$28.
Yeah, we do.
$30,
We do,
$32,
Dukester. That joke just went
$34,
completely over my head because I don't know anyone who calls them
$36,
splinters.
$38.
Like if you get you get a sliver, I say that. Yeah.
$42,
Yeah. You get a sliver.
$44.
Splinters aren't a thing. No one you don't get a splinter. You get a sliver. That just
Fair
went over
warning.
my head. I've never
$46,
experienced someone who genuinely
$48,
calls it a splinter.
$50.
That's funny.
Fair warning. $55.
Splinter Cell on
$60.
Xbox is so good. Surprised it hasn't gotten more love. I think it did get love the first time it came up.
$65. $70.
I think Splinter Cell did have a pretty big sale. Yeah, a 9.88 plus in May.
Fair
sold for
warning.
$1,000. I think it was the first time it was offered.
Next
But then these
lot.
9.6A copies just like selling for,
$130.
like an eighth of the price. This one sold for like a tenth of the
$140.
price. It's just like, man, kind of nuts.
Fair
Where you're
warning.
from, we call them splinters and slivers unheard of. That's hilarious.
$150.
Yakuza 2 is a 9.88 plus here. This game was
Fair
also
warning.
really printed.
$160.
I don't know if you can differentiate first
$170.
prints from I don't
Fair
know
warning.
if you can differentiate
$180.
first prints from later prints on Yakuza 2.
Fair warning.
I'm not sure if you can. Same with Yakuza 1, I'm pretty sure it was reprinted into the ground.
$190.
I've heard that you might be able to tell when you open it from the case
$220.
design. Maybe you could weigh factory sealed versions of the game to
$240.
find out. But I don't know if there's an appearance difference to early prints and late prints of Yakuza 2.
Fair
If
warning.
anyone knows more about that, I'd love to know.
Next lot. $2. $5.
Factory case packs here of PS2 games? Yes, greatest hits, SOCOM.
$7.
SOCOM,
$9,
SOCOM 1,
$12,
and then
$60,
SOCOM
$20,
3, and then
$24,
Siphon Filter.
$28, $32, $36.
Factory case packs of 12 here.
$40.
Does Canadian TMNT also call the rat
$44,
Sliver?
$48,
And he follows one of them in the sewer surfing, does that make him Sliver Surfer?
Fair warning.
Round of applause, everybody, for Skate Soup.
Next
A round of
lot.
applause for Skate Soup,
$4.
everybody.
$7.
You just did that. You just absolutely did that with no shame.
Fair warning.
Someone just sold
Next
this
lot.
case somewhere, chased after the right price for someone, wasn't it?
$4.
Did they do better than $79 or $35 on SOCOM 3? Was this the greatest hits as well?
$6.
Yeah, greatest hits SOCOM 3 as well.
$8,
$35 for
10,
12 of them.
18,
That's nuts.
22, 26,
That's nuts.
$30.
It's gonna like cost more to ship that.
$34.
And they just paid for it.
$38. $42.
Yo, you did, Happy Dude. You did. It sold for
$46.
about $2,200. The USA comps around the same grade, about $5,000. So the Canadian one got a lot less
Fair
love.
warning.
Any idea what an original Dark Dual Stories 9496A Plus is worth
Next
roughly?
lot.
I think the value on that has come down to like
$140,
6,000 bow anime. Like just like a rough idea of where it might sit right now.
Fair
Somewhere
warning.
in there.
$160.
You'd have to reach out to one of to like a Yu-Gi-Oh guy specifically who follows it
Fair
closer.
warning.
I just see it every now and then.
$180.
But
Fair warning. Next
Xbox
lot.
just started though. That's why I'm making a
$60,
timestamp for Xbox.
$90.
Man, you got me stunned there. Got hit with the stun.
$110.
Xbox timestamp. Where are we?
Fair warning.
Almost 2 hours
$120.
into the stream already. Man,
$130.
I'm loving these auctions now that it's
$140.
only video games. Loving these auctions now that it's only
Fair
video games. So nice.
$150.
Forza Motorsport 9.68 plus for $204. Forza was incredible.
Fair warning.
I played so much Forza and Forza 2.
$160.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Fair warning.
I know a sealed Gunstar Heroes for Genesis sold for like
Next lot.
160 and a much higher bid literally didn't go in. I was pretty bummed.
$7.
Yeah, that's tough.
$9.
That's tough.
12, 6, 20.
Here's Half-Life 2, 9.2A
32,
plus.
36, $40. $44, $48, $55.
So I'm employed now, so I'm looking to be my bidding mule while I work. Any takers? Yes, who wants to be his bidding mule?
$75.
You feel like the Star Wars Xbox game is gonna full pop off someday? I had
Fair
the same
warning.
thought, man.
$80.
I agree. Like, the Xbox Star Wars games are fantastic.
Fair warning.
Yes, 2 hours in, it means to gently click the like button. That's very true.
Next lot.
Hey, we won a game tonight.
$220.
There we go.
$280.
Won myself a Half-Life 2. I've wanted a copy of this for a while. I mean, $100 bucks to get a 9.2A plus. I know it comes up fairly often, but like,
$360.
bug it. Cool. 9.2A plus, boys. Read it and frickin' weep. Finally took down a game.
Fair
Good
warning.
shit.
Next lot.
Cool.
$110.
Great. Awesome.
$108,
Feels good, man.
200.
Halo 2, 9.6A plus plus. Not the first print copy of the game, but 420 bucks only. Crazy.
$460.
Yo! Look who's in the chat. Phoenix Resale, Caleb himself. How's it going, man? What's up, Greg? Congrats. Thanks, dude. Much appreciated. Much appreciated.
Fair warning.
Forza's an immaculate franchise? Yeah, it is. It really is.
Next lot.
Here's the Star Wars Obi-Wan, which I thought might pop with the new show that just came out. 9.88 plus 660. Doesn't feel bad, honestly. Just outsold Halo 2 in near perfect conditions, so like... Moving into 360 already, we got about 10 games left here to close out the auction.
$50. $160.
This is making you cry seeing so many games go cheap. You gotta buy them. That's the plus side of it, right?
Warning.
Like how I can get Half-Life 2 already graded for 104 bucks. Like, okay,
Next
cool.
lot.
Great.
$12. $28.
Fantastic. Feels good.
$32. $36.
Yeah, there's so many original
$40,
Xbox games that are just absolute
$44,
classics that like
$48,
no one,
$55,
you know what I mean? Like people, I don't know. Xbox feels
$70,
underappreciated.
$75.
Xbox just feels
$80,
underappreciated. Here's AVP
$85.
on 360, $192 is a 9.6 A++.
Fair warning. $95.
I don't know.
$100.
Is this game super available, factory sealed? I thought AVP had some value.
$120.
Assassin's Creed 2, 9.6 A++. As far as I know, this is the only copy that exists. Is there an earlier print? Not sure. Not sure.
Fair warning.
Do you mean the Obi-Wan game, Alma? Did you play the Obi-Wan game and it was terrible?
Fair warning.
How did the NES Mario do? Magneto, it sold for about $2,200. The US comparable sells for about $5,000, so it didn't do bad, but like, you know, Canadian copies definitely get hit. Any copies of Phantom Dust on the auction today? There are not experience share. I need to fly over to my parents' house actually and grab my CIB copy of that game and sell it. I feel like Phantom Dust will never be expensive as it is right now.
$60.
Right now is going to be the peak of that Phantom Dust game.
Fair warning. $60.
But we'll see.
$70.
The BioShock, sorry, was a 9.8 A++.
$75.
Woo! $2,000 still on it. What do we got for a slipcover grade? We got a slipcover of a 9
Fair
too.
warning.
That's pretty freaking good. That's pretty good for the slipcover.
$85.
$2,000. I mean, that's down from the peaks of BioShock, right? But like, yeah, 9.8 A++. Last time we had one was March 29th for $2,600.
$550.
So like, this isn't even doing that
$600.
bad. Still cracking $2,000 here. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, 9.6 A+, not for resale, copy of the game from the system pack-in. Still a black label copy, if that's what you want to call it, but from the system pack-in, so less desirable overall, you know what I mean? Y'all need to get real jobs? What is a real job, exactly? Exactly, JK. Hit him with that answer.
Fair warning.
What is a real job?
Next lot.
Do I plan on getting into the graded VHS stuff? Not really, arcade. Like, I have some anime tapes that I bought up. like just random, pretty cheap stuff, I will probably go with VGA. When or if I do grade.
Fair warning.
What do I know about Pro Fishing Challenge for the OG Xbox? Isn't it just a an Atlas game?
$240.
I don't think there's anything else to know about it other than Atlas.
Fair warning. $260.
Yeah, just an Atlas fishing game. I don't know. I have a copy because it's Atlas, so I thought that was really cool. Fair but warning. Like, is it valuable now? I'm seeing some pretty high price tags in some of these just like random things. When I bought my copy, it was like $9.99.
Fair warning.
I don't know. I just know it's an Atlas title. You were the underbidder on Ass Creed 2? Yeah, that didn't seem like a bad price at $192 to get the 9.68 plus on that.
Next lot.
The Modern Warfare 2 sold for $780. Black Ops 9.2A sold for $109. Deadpool 9.88 plus for $324. Here's the 9.68 plus coming up right after it here.
$20. Fair warning.
If anyone has a mint strategy guide for PS1 Silent Hill, that'd be cool.
$28.
Phantom Dust was $20 a month ago. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Char. It had a viral video made about it. So, like, that's it. All of a sudden, it's going to go to the moon, and it will just steadily come back down in price. It's almost inevitable. It's kind of what always happens. If there's just, like, a viral YouTube video made about a game, it shoots up in value and then comes right back down. It happens like clockwork. Very rarely does a game sustain the boost that it sees from, like, a viral video. Very rarely does a game like bucket and just keep the price. Yeah, the Obi-Wan controls were terrible. Damn, that sucks to hear. I've always been so interested in that Obi-Wan game. That sucks to hear it sucks. Fallout 3 9.68 plus for $396. Then we have Grand Slam Tennis 2 9.48 plus, and then Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 to close out the auction, folks. You are the underbidder on Modern Warfare 2 and Fallout 3. Damn. $8.
$10.
Is there a good site to check how many prints of older games got back in the day? Like, no, there is not, unfortunately, Bo Anime. There's not at all, unfortunately.
$14.
It's a lot of Googling and $22. A lot of it you're just not going to get answers.
Fair warning.
Yeah, I know, vendor, right? Like, what a fishing game. They knew how to sell it. They knew how to sell a fishing game. I'll give them that.
Fair warning.
Deadman strategy guides are so hard. It took 3 years to get some crazy Nintendo power and the heavy hitter Deadman. Oh yeah, I guess you can use the WATA Pop Report. That's a really good suggestion, Chokeslam. Really good suggestion. If you open up the WATA Pop Report and you want to find like variant information, if you're like, oh man, like how many variants are there of Final Fantasy on NES, right? You can literally just type it in and it's like, oh, okay, so there's a minor variation with the warranty information. Okay, so there's 2 there, and it's like, oh, Mighty Final Fight does not have a variant. Street Fighter does not have a variant. You can type in Mario Bros. And be like, oh, fuck, you know, like, here's some more variants for you. This is, yeah, probably the best way to see what kind of variants exist. But then there's also the issue that you have to be able to read the information presented to you, which is the other hard part. So you have to be able to read, you know, what they're telling you. You have to know what Made in Japan means. You have to know what No Rev A means, Oval SOQ. So there's a learning curve, but yeah, the WATA Pop Report's actually pretty damn good. That's a good idea, Chokeslam. I'm glad you said that. Greg's next video, hyping Half-Life 2. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. You understand me perfectly, Dukter. You understand me perfectly. Doesn't underbidder in these auctions just mean you didn't want to spend as much as it was going for? Different story than CL where you're basically guessing. Yes, underbidder in this auction, it's like you were pushing it, and you didn't keep pushing. It is a bit different than CL where it's like a silent auction. But the Pop Report won't show a variant that hasn't been graded, though. Yes, that is true. That's a shortcoming of it. But, I mean, at this point, Dukter, it's basically all we got, right? At this point, like, basically all we got. Starting off on the high end here for a quick little recap for you guys, we have Pokemon Red version Sandshrew for $4,800, 8.58 plus. Kind of crazy to see that we're under $5,000 now for a pretty high grade Sandshrew print. And the second highest item in the auction, which I mean might surprise some of you guys here, Duck Dodgers Daffy Duck 9.28++ on N64, $2,400, beating out the Canadian Mario Bros at $2,160, beating out Player's Choice Super Mario 64 9.08+, beating out the 9.88++ BioShock. Duck Dodgers, everybody. Duck Dodgers. Crazy. No, you can't see the CIB pop report right now. You can't see that right now. On the other side of the auction, we have we have the case pack, which I mean 12 copies of SOCOM US Navy SEALs Greatest Hits. SOCOM 3. 12 of them sold for $35. That's insane. A single game here, we had a CIB Cool Spot European version. Well, let's take a peek. I guess this counts. I guess we got to count this as the single game here. 8.0 complete in box European version of Cool Spot, selling for a cool $40. That's great. That is absolutely fantastic to see. Put that front and center for all of you guys there. One last reminder that you can see all of the upcoming auctions in the description of this video. If you want to reach out and get free appraisals from Heritage Auctions, you can use this link right here in the chat. If you have any other questions regarding the consignment process, you want to be part of a Tuesday weekly, you want to try to consign for any of the big auctions, remember, those ones you need the premium ass items, right? If you want to get into a showcase, if you want to get into a signature, better have the good stuff. Those are the two links in the chat there. Thank you everyone else for coming out tonight. Hit the like button before you leave. It greatly helps out the stream. And yeah. Cool spot, baby. Cool spot. $40 you would have bought that? Yeah, no doubt, hey. The cover alone is worth $40. Have a good night, everybody. I will see you guys next Tuesday. Cheers.